Every time I go to turn this on, I think we're live now. Every time I go to turn this on, I've had nothing but issues today. It's like killing my streams. Hopefully we're live. Anyway, listen guys, I'm still working on the back end here trying to get some things fixed. So Eric's going to do the damn thing for a minute. Just let us know if you guys can hear us, see us.
There it goes. Now we're live. Now I can see us.
All right, and I'll go grab my
Uh-oh.
what? Oh, don't say uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm getting like way far delay echo.
Oh, you're getting echo in your ears?
I can hear what I said like 30 seconds ago.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Nope.
Let me fix that.
Yeah. No. Not good at all.
Let me know when it goes away.
Okay. Well, we had a big pause there. We weren't talking, so we'll see.
And you sure you don't have like your phone on or a screen on or any volume on?
Nothing here. Let me see. It might be. Oh, might be because I had my computer going, so I just turned the volume down on that. So maybe that was the issue.
Oh yeah, let me know because I turned the other audio off.
Okay, it might be on my end.
And I haven't even listened to the stream yet. So we'll be rolling here in a minute. I just got to get some things fixed here, y'all.
They say it sounds good. Time to practice my yodeling. All right. So I don't know if you guys heard what I was saying earlier, but I have the depth chart up for the Detroit Lions for tonight's preseason game. And well, there's one thing I wish these places would do, and that is I wish they would put the player's jersey number next to their name on these depth charts, because we have a bunch of people: Tyler Conklin, Tay Martin, let's see, Luke Altmaier, Lucky Jackson, Tariq Black, Ben Barch, Melvin Presley, Mason Miller. These are all people that, and that's just on offense, that were not with us last year. So how are we supposed to know their jersey numbers without having been to practice or gotten one of those cards with everybody's number on it? So I really like those, getting those when I go to practice or to a game, because then I can keep it and I know what everybody's number is. And I don't know if you guys saw, I think Will was talking about it the other day when I wasn't here, that on August 25th, the Detroit Lions are having their jersey reveal for the Rivals jersey, and they're going to wear them for the first time against the Vikings on November 1st. And I'm taking my best friend and his wife to that game. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for the Vikings game. I listen, 5'2" Kyler Murray is going to have not a very fun time. And you know what? He might not even be playing by then, because he usually lasts 6 or 8 games and he goes on IR anyway. So we might get to see JJ McCarthy after all. I'd rather see JJ. I'm not really a big Kyler Murray fan, so I'd rather see that anyhow. But that's the way it is. So what does everybody think tonight? So are they going to stream the game or just scoreboard? Yeah, we can't stream the actual game footage. That would be against the rules. So you're going to get our commentary and a scoreboard up on the screen, and you're going to be able to hear the game. We're going to bring in the game audio just a little quieter than we are, and we'll take care of all that.
Yeah, I'm working it, man. I'm working it. I just built all this stuff in the last like 20 minutes, so I'm trying to hammer away.
Yeah, so Eric Myers says he's excited to see some of the rookies play. I'm excited to see every rookie play. That's what I want to see tonight. I want to see all these rookies. I want to see all the new people we brought in. You know, is Damone Clark going to play? Is Skylar Gill Howard going to have a game of his life? How does Trevor Nowaski look this year? Derek Moore, I don't think he's practiced in a week, so I don't see him playing tonight. Is DJ Wanham going to get in for a play or two? I don't know. Some of these guys are projected starters. Are they going to play? Aren't they going to play? I want to see everybody play. You know, I would love to see our starting defense out there for a play or two. That wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit, but I doubt we see all that. We're going to see a bunch of second and third, fourth teamers tonight, and that's fine. I mean, we're probably going to see 3/4 or at least a half of Luke Altmaier. Joshua Dobbs doesn't even know our playbook yet. He got in for his first pass, threw a bomb. The guy catches it. They get down to the 6-yard line. He doesn't know any of the red zone plays. So Luke Altmaier had to go back in just because Josh Dobbs wasn't that far in the playbook yet. And so tonight's going to be a mishmash. I think you're going to see more Luke Altmaier than anything else. And what did I do the second that Teddy Bridgewater retired? I went and I watched highlights of Luke Altmaier from his time in college. And man, that kid has some wheels. I watched him do a 53-yard touchdown on a broken play. He went back into the pocket. The pocket broke down. Everyone around him opened a great big hole, and he ran for 53 yards untouched all the way to the end zone. The guy's got some wheels, so everybody wants us to have a mobile quarterback. Well, we have one now in Luke Altmaier. So maybe we can keep him around for a while and groom him to be the successor to Jared Goff when Jared Goff gets to be too expensive on his next contract, And yes, Ahmed Hassanin, I am very, very excited to see Ahmed play. I told his brother that I would take him to basically any game he wanted to go to that I hadn't already given my other ticket away to. So I'm hoping to take Corey to a game this year. And where I sit, he could talk to his brother right before the game, everything. And it looks like Mr. Hassanin is in the house tonight. Nice to see you here. Hopefully we get to report on your son doing very, very well tonight. That's what we're looking forward to. Hope he has a really good game. Heard the other day that he puked in a bucket and then got right back in for the next play like nothing happened. So he's willing to give his all on every play. And when he said, "I'll die for you, coach," I really believe the guy. He's he leaves nothing on the field, that's for sure. He leaves it all out there, and I love that about the guy. Love his attitude, love his play, loved everything. I thought he was great in college too. Really excited to see Keith Abney. Let's see what he can do tonight. On the depth chart from ESPN, it has Keith Abney as the starter today for the right cornerback spot. And then he's got Nick Whiteside and Khalil Dorsey behind him, but I don't know if this is all mixed up or what.
Yeah, so I've got the actual one from the Lions, then I recreated it in my my Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So I've got the identical one. I'll show you in a minute. I'll try to send it to you here too shortly.
Yeah, if you can email it to me, that'd be great.
I'll just turn it into a PDF and send it to you.
There you go. Yeah, I can open that.
All right, let me just fix my camera. We're getting close, y'all. I still got to eat.
All right, so I need everybody in the chat to give me a score prediction. Who's going to win and what's the score of the game going to be? I'm going to say 27-29, the Detroit Lions.
Damn, did you hear my score earlier?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was 27-26.
Ooh, pretty close. Oh, Bengals. Nah, we got to have Altmaier win his first preseason game.
You got to remember, man, they're going to have their starters in. We're not.
That's all right. I don't care. Altmaier's going to go up against some starters.
Do you have yellow light on you right now?
A yellow light?
Yeah, do you have yellow?
It might be. Oh, maybe I turned the here. I will get the I'll get it so it's not yellow. Let's see here.
All right, we good on cam? I mean, are we good with this overlay for tonight? I mean, I made this thing in like I said, like 20 minutes. I mean, it was so much hard work. I just had to create a quick prompt and tell AI, hey, I need something fast because I forgot to make one. And is what it is. But Eric's the Bengals side. I did that on purpose. So he's the Bengals cam and I'm the Lions cam. So I think, Eric, you'll do the Bengals play-by-play. I'll do the Lions play-by-play. How about that? We'll just mess around. How many people we have in? Probably not any. Not enough. Not many.
Is that better? Less yellow?
I never get people in for live streams. I don't know. I can't tell yet.
Oh, okay.
But it looks.
But yeah, my light was all.
My camera looks glitchy.
Mine does?
Mine.
Oh, yours does.
It shouldn't. All right, I'm gonna turn on some audio. We got. Should we have pregame announcements coming on now?
I like it. Here we got some predictions coming in. Robbie says Ahmed gets 3 sacks. Altmaier goes 21 and 27 for 235 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And then Robbie says 30-27 Lions.
Robbie, here's the deal. If Ahmed Hassanin gets 3 solo sacks tonight, are they solo or are they combined? Solo or combined? If he gets 3 sacks tonight, if you didn't already buy Madden, I will buy you Madden.
There you go. And then Duncan Stewart says Detroit 31-27. 4th and 60 says 20-13. Let's see. Mark Stewart says 27-24 Detroit. So, Mr. Hassanin, what do you think the score is going to be tonight? And who wins? I want to hear. I don't think I got Trace's number in there either.
Okay, I'm on Fox Sports. Why don't?
Uh-oh, we got some bots in there.
Well, start kicking them out.
Yep. Oh, let's see. I'll try to get this one.
Be careful. If someone accidentally gets, his name was Joshua R. Washington. Look at that.
Yep, I removed it.
Joshua R. Washington.
Oh, Grandma got him.
If you accidentally get booted, just email us, and I'll try to get you fixed right away.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
for some reason they love the live streams.
I don't even know why they do it, because no one's gonna click on their shit. No one.
Yeah.
Who's gonna click on it?
No, it's a spam. It'll get you. So don't click on those. No matter what you do, somebody puts a link in the comments. Do not click on it.
Yeah. Well, unless it's my link, unless it says Nightbot. Then.
I mean, just somebody, especially some Joshua R. Washington that you've never heard of before. That's not somebody that's ever been in the show. We do have a few new names that I've never seen before, though. Mark Stewart and 4th and 60. Duncan Stewart. And Duncan Stewart. I haven't seen those names before.
Duncan Stewart's been around.
Have they? All right.
Yeah, but now I'm trying to figure out
why. All right. Grandma Trace says 17-24 Lions.
Why the game is not coming up in Fox? Where the hell is it? NFL football, 7 o'clock. And it says it's from Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati. There we go. All right. Got that ready to roll. Now let's see.
I got nothing on Fox yet. What time is it?
Supposed to be at 7. And I don't see anything on NFL. Like, I guess NFL.com isn't showing anything either.
Okay.
So, by the way, I was checking out YouTube TV prices in case you guys are wondering about the season. So, if you want to watch all of your Lions games this year, and if you purchase YouTube TV with Sunday Ticket right now, I was just looking, they have a YouTube TV sports package only right now. It's on special for $30 a month. And you can get Sunday Ticket right now for $204 for the season. It's normally $480. When you combine the two, it's like $480. But I don't think you need one to get the other. I think you can a la carte it. I don't normally buy that stuff, but I have the Fox One account. It's like $20 a month. That's what I'm going to be listening to tonight. I'm going to do my best with audio. It's never easy. It's never perfect, but I will do my best. It just takes a little bit to manage it. Eric, why don't we do a test real quick to make sure you can even hear any audio?
Okay.
Let me, because I was changing things.
At Lucky's and Weller, you can pick your own.
Can you hear that?
Hundreds of cars
nope.
And trucks and
when I had my computer on.
And if you're looking to get rid of your old car, seller to Weller. Lucky's and Weller's self-serve. 2 locations, 1 easy choice.
It's always better at Berger.
If you have a leased vehicle, you're going to want to hear this. Right now at Berger, we're offering $2,000 to break up with your current lease and upgrade your ride. No Chevy? No problem.
There we go.
No matter
Got
the
it.
brand of your lease.
Yep.
All right.
you
Any
come to
echoes
Berger,
for you guys
can
out there?
switch and save. Get $2,000 to say goodbye to your old lease and hello to your new Chevrolet. With over 100 years of experience, we're proud to be West Michigan's trusted Chevrolet dealer. Find your next Chevy at BergerChevy.com.
New FanDuel Casino players get 500 bonus spins and $50 in casino bonus, which means more spins on Love Island Unlocked. So couple up with a date night boost, because thrill time is bonus time.
I think what I need to do, and I usually do this all the time during live games, is I will turn it to subscriber mode only. So why don't you all just do us a favor? If you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe right now. And then I'll turn it on subscriber mode only. And then that way we won't have any more issues with these bots, or it forces them to subscribe. All right, we got some pregame right now from Lomas Brown. While they're talking, I'm going to step away.
Some really big
and
that we can see from this
go get me a protein shake. You can hear that okay?
Yep.
The thing that Drew Petzing talked about a lot was he wanted to be a physical team. So far at practices, I haven't seen them run anything outside. Everything's been between the tackles. So that means to me, Drew is preaching what he's teaching, which is he wants to be a physical team this year. They want to dominate in between the tackles. We'll get the opportunity tonight to see his offense on display. Like you said, it'll be vanilla, but we'll get an opportunity.
And it's also a really important night for also Dan Campbell to learn the communication with his new offensive coordinator.
Great point, Hammer, and that point can't be undermistaken. That it is. The communication between Dan and the rest of his coaching staff is so pivotal. We seen it last year with John Morton, and things just never clicked. So hopefully we'll see it sooner than later with Drew Petzing and Coach Campbell getting on the same page.
And as we mentioned at the top of the show, we will not see the starters tonight. We will not see Jared Goff. We won't see Penei Sewell, but we will see Luke Altmaier starting the game. He'll come out again to start the second half. We'll see a little bit of Josh Dobbs, but this is really a great opportunity for Luke Altmaier.
No, it really is. And I hope he takes advantage of it.
All right, we're going to see you in the post-game show. Kickoff right here on Fox 2. Lions and Bengals will see after the game.
This episode of the Byzantine Empire.
So this is from
All right, we got audio dialed in. I'm going to step away. When I get back, game should be kicking off. Going to have to deal with these ads. I just don't want to get hit on the ads.
Can't mute them?
No, I can mute them, but that means I can't leave, so I just got to wait a minute. I don't want to miss the beginning. I just got to grab something to eat real quick. I got 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, let's jump in this chat and see what people are saying. Mike P. Hello, Eric, old friend. Yes, hello. Been a minute. Got good old Lomas Brown tonight. Lions win 22-17 from Mr. Hassanin. Right on. I love it. Yes, J-Rod. I bet you that Mr. Hassanin is smiling ear to ear tonight. I would be too. You know, I was down there for the preseason game when Ahmed got hurt last year. He was having a good game, gets hurt, and then, you know, that kind of ruined his entire season. And this year, knock on wood, we're not going to have any of those injuries this year. We're going to get through it, and it's going to be awesome. All right. Melinda Van Patten, 1529. Welcome to level 1, the Lions Faithful. So you're going to be able to get into our chat, all sorts of cool stuff. And no, we cannot actually show the game. I wish we could. I wish we could put like just a little, put it down in a little thing here. But we can do the audio, and we can have the score up there on the screen. So that's what we're going to do for this game. This will probably be my only preseason game that I can be in for you guys, because the next one I'm going to be at the game, and then the following one I have plans. So I am going to go watch a game in the shed with my buddy Bob and Rafe before the season starts for the Colts game, because the rest of the games, I'll be at them. I don't get to go over to the shed and watch a game very often anymore. So I'm always gone at the games. All right, they're showing some players walking around with street clothes on, and that would be Aiden Hutchinson, Tyleek Williams. Let's see, Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, but hey, Isaac Tesla, he's suited up tonight. So who are you guys most excited to see? The one player you are most excited to see play tonight more than any other, the one that you're going to be zeroed in on watching. For me, it's the center position. I'm going to be watching him like a hawk. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too, Mike. Glad you're here. Glad you could make it in. Yes, 4th and 60. It is time for some kneecaps. Very much for sure time for some kneecaps. Graham and Trace having a watch party there. Awesome. Hopefully you got some people over. All right, they're showing the huddle. Skylar Gill Howard, he's showing some leadership, man. He's talking to everybody in the huddle. He's leading the huddle.
In 10 years, that's how long it's felt since we've last seen Lions football. It's been too long. Jack Kaiser, TJ Lang, Patty Cesarini down on the sidelines. There's all these burning questions that start to come up over the course of the offseason. But from the stars we just saw, TJ, and the hunger that they've started to accumulate over this offseason, Detroit is still a really scary team.
They are, and I wish we were going to get to see some of those stars tonight. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer, but I think all these guys are done talking about last year. Everybody knew that it was a disappointment.
You know what? My audio is almost perfect with the video on this.
Another team is a chance to start to develop what kind of
it's only off by a couple of seconds.
2026 Lions team to have, and I'm excited to watch.
No doubt, and we're going to see a lot of young players tonight. All
wow,
guys are going to be on the first round.
That is super close.
Blake Miller.
And he is
I didn't know Colby Sorsdahl was still on the team.
Now, most college offensive linemen, if you're the best on your team, you play left tackle. Blake Miller played right tackle. That's where he's expected to compete for this starting job.
I forgot about Colby there for a little bit too, but I'm still trying to dial in the audio so I can actually
there's
hear
another. Yeah. Thank you, Graham and Trace. I was just getting them. Somebody's paying attention. Lorman X3Q is trying to get us. And the thing is, they don't just put it in once. He put it in, let me see. Let's see here. 1, 2,
this isn't a light dusting.
6, 7, 8.
People
9,
smarter
10, 11.
people smarter than me would know how to do that. But see, I got a hacker upstairs who's 22 years old and knows everything about PCs.
Yeah.
And coding and like he codes with people all over the world. And I haven't utilized his services yet, but now I'm wondering, like, do I just want to start messing with other people's live streams and just fire off bots from like 56 different YouTube channels? And like, it's so stupid, man. I've heard the rumors that it's actually a one of the other Lions channels that does it all the time.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Your audio is low.
Oh, let me fix that.
Yeah.
Let me fix that. That's what I was trying to fix a minute ago. All right, let's see if it actually stays up this time.
Ooh, you're loud now.
Yeah, now I wonder why. Oh, no, there it goes.
Yeah. Down she goes.
Minor settings. Auto gain control is on, so what the hell? All right, now we should be...
Oh, there's one to...
There, now we should be good.
Let's see. Should I put this guy in timeout?
Who's that?
He says, who the F watches this?
What are we watching?
Us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, we're watching football, brother. We're watching football. You don't watch football?
I'm gonna. Should I remove? Yeah, I'll probably just remove it.
I like to go to the channels and see if they're new accounts, because they typically are, usually. Well, that one's not. That one's been around for a little bit. Too bad. Spend 3 bra. I think you forgot I think you forgot a few syllables and consonants and couple other things in your name there.
I deleted it anyway. See, I have this thing about social media. So on all my social media platforms, if someone says something disparaging or something bad or something against me or whatever it is, I don't like it. I delete, block, and move on. I don't even pay attention to it. I delete it, I block them, and that's it. I don't ever have to hear from them again. I don't care what they say about me.
Yeah. All right, we got the game back on. Here we go.
Yeah,
a rookie who seems ready.
All right,
for
JG,
this
I see you, buddy.
Well, after the sudden retirement of backup
Street
quarterback
clothes.
Teddy Bridgewater, this opened the door for rookie quarterback Luke Altmaier. And Altmaier's time in the University of Illinois' pro-style offense really prepared him for the
got a
NFL
little bit of a
and
mullet
for
on
this
him.
moment. He
It
spent
must be a
lot more
Lions
time
thing.
under center
You know,
than
Luke
most college
Altmaier actually looks like
quarterbacks.
he's
About 25% of
thinned out a little bit. I was looking at some of his. You said you were watching some of his highlights. I was looking at some of his film too a little bit yesterday. And when he was leaving college, man, he had some pipes on him. Like he was a lot bigger in college than what he looks like now. So he's definitely thinned up a little bit, but he's still got a cannon for an arm.
He looks like Jack Fox.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks like a younger Jack Fox with a mullet.
And I'm just gonna point this out because we've talked about it before. But when we listened to Josh Dobbs the other day,
yeah,
right here comes kickoff. You can just hear when like a quarterback has that nerd factor, right? And I for some reason this has never gone away. Whenever I heard it was Kelsey talking about Patrick Mahomes, you know, in the car. Here we go, kickoff, first kickoff underway. The Detroit Lions. Oh, we got a little slip on the catch.
Who is that?
I don't know, but man, he had a crease.
Yeah, he got up there pretty good.
If he wouldn't have slipped, man, he had a crease there. All right, Lions look like they're going to start about the 24-yard line.
42 Blacksmith?
That was Blackshear. Blackshear. Yeah, the new running back. So anyway, you could just tell that Dobbs had a little bit. If you've heard the story, you know the story, but it just Dobbs had he has that little nerd quality to him that I love for a quarterback. All right, Luke. It shows what you're working with.
So you get a great opportunity here for
pass in the first play.
to show what they can do.
Lions in a tight formation. Luke rolls out, hits the tight end. That's going to be no gain on the play.
The catch
I'm just
from
a little bit
Tyler
ahead of you.
Conklin, the veteran tight end, brings another pass-catching presence to this Lions tight end room. But
I'm on the wrong TV, man. I need to be on the 4K.
He said that he was really disappointed he wasn't drafted. He felt like
I just paused mine for a second so I can get lined up with you.
The experience.
Tell me when they hike the ball.
Got his opportunity.
Once you get your foot in the door, that's all that matters. You're going to have the same opportunity that anybody else
Hike.
in the building does, and now it just depends on
Oh,
what you do.
handoff. That looks like.
Under center, a nice gain for Jacob Sailors.
Oh man, this TV is even worse.
Sailors is going to get a bunch of.
And that was Sailors, bro, and he just popped out of that line with a huge hole.
For a while, led them in rushing.
That was a good 7-8 yards.
Training camp and preseason,
Yep,
standing out on
33.
special teams, ended up earning himself a spot on the team.
So tell me when they hike the ball.
So I'm excited to see what Sailors can do now with a full season under his belt.
He's besides Altmaier.
Lions passing a short wheel route. That's going to go for a first down.
Hey, you got to tell me hike or something when you hike the ball.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was paying attention to the game.
And play clean is just look. Line up in the right spot.
Okay, there we go.
Mental mistakes. Don't line up off sides.
25. That should be Sailors, right? Oh, I never grabbed the thing. Let me grab the thing.
Starting right there. Third down. Can you convert? Can you take care of the football? When you get the red zone, can you put touchdowns up instead of settling for field goals?
Sailor looks like
determine who wins his
and
game.
more bots.
After the gain of 8 for a first down, Altmaier back under center. He did it quite a bit at Illinois.
Oh,
His
nice
longest
throw,
pass
nice
is on target.
catch.
Got a flag.
Wilson
Opposite side of
Jr.
the
for
field
about
to
20
catch for
yards
now.
and a flag.
The veteran Cedric Wilson Jr.
Yeah, it's got to be either offsides or maybe a misalignment from the offense. I know a big emphasis this year, the receivers, we'll get the call here.
Offsides defense.
Number 90. Penalties to
Nice. Good play. Go Altmaier. I love it.
Great protection, too. Watch this. Luke Altmaier hits his back foot, finds his first read, delivers that football. That's a heck of a catch, too.
Oh, nice
Luke
pass.
Middle of the field.
He's
But I love-
sure
you know, I
passing
love
the
Luke
eyeball
Altmaier
test
there.
so far.
Nice pass.
Or 3 passes, 3 completions.
A bigger play. He hit that back step. The protection was
So
awesome
Cedric Wilson I had going for 3 for 26. Looks like he's already beyond that.
We go back to it. Dan Campbell said Altmaier wouldn't be phased.
No, oh, that's going to be a pick.
And picks.
And that's a drop by Tesla.
Intercepted by Jordan Battle, the safety for Cincinnati.
That is not Altmaier's fault. But
no.
You know, I said picks, and I called 2 of them on the night, and so far Luke has 1, even though it's not his fault. That is a drop by Tesla, but man, he looks like he got interfered with on that play. He got mugged.
That guy's hand was between his. Popped that ball up.
Yeah, it looked like he had Tesla by the back. Let me go back and rewind that. I can actually rewind with this, can't I?
There's the tip interception I called, Robbie says. Robbie jinxed him. The old Tesla. Man, that kid doesn't drop anything, and then he drops that. What the hell?
Why can't I rewind this?
Attila says cut him. Yeah, 1 pass in the first preseason game. Get him out of here. Oh, God.
Yeah, 25 is Sailors.
Yeah, Sailors. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see what this darn defense can do here.
Man. All right, we got 188 people in. Do me a favor, if you guys have not subscribed yet, why don't you hit us up tonight? Ring it in. We'll ring you in. Help us get to that next level this year, man. I want to bring this channel to the moon, even though I haven't spent enough time on it. DetroitFootballJournal.com is where you can catch all my writing. We are NFL credentialed, which means we do have access to NFL events. And maybe next year we'll do the Lions thing if the Lions be so kind to grant us a credential and actually stay over there all next year for a whole month and do training camp the right way. 29-year season ticket holder for myself. Eric, you're working on year 2 now, right?
Yes, this is season number 2 for me.
Season number 2.
I've been to every game for 5 years.
Yes, he has. And he travels so far away, too, all the way up in the UP.
Since Dan Campbell got here, I've went to so many friggin' games, traveled to so many games. I couldn't even tell you how many games I've been to.
A lot. All of them, right? All of them.
Yeah. And I tell you, like, I started collecting pins, right? The hat pins when you said something about it a couple years ago. And so the last 2-3 years, I've gotten every pin from every game I've went to, whether it's home or away. And I got that big hat from, I don't know, it's back there somewhere.
Like these things right here.
I got that big hat thing.
You got
and I got all my pins on it. Oh my God. And I'm gonna fill it with even more this year.
But that's one that Tesla looking for that year 2 leap. He's probably
on that Tesla's got to catch that ball, man. It went right through his hands, hit him right in the head.
From what everybody said, that he's had kind of an up and down camp too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, our DBs have been playing pretty tough. I mean, for as much crap as we've been getting about it, man, Lions up in a big mug front right now. We're showing 7, and they still let 5 on the ground.
Under center coming into the season, they have been a good offense when healthy.
Wow.
How will they test?
So the biggest change to the defense this year, Lions going to be running a lot more nickel. And if you looked at the depth chart that came out, they showed 2 linebackers and a 4-2-5 base defense. Now, whether it sticks and it stays that way, we won't know until the first of the year. But expect the Lions to be in a lot more nickel, which.
That looks like what they're in right now.
It looks like they're in right now. I can't tell. But it does look like it, yes.
Play action.
Oh.
Over the middle, on target to guess who? Jamar Chase, just shy midfield.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. That's kind of hard. But if you look at the ESPN depth chart, it says that they have a base 4-3 defense.
Yeah, ESPN's always wrong.
Yeah, they shows the depth chart as 4-3.
He's going to find that guy, Jamar Chase.
The Lions' actual depth chart was 4-2-5.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I saw that.
Hopefully, try to get him to make a mistake.
A reminder, most of the starters for the Lions are not playing tonight, but last year they were top 5 in the league in sacks.
I just got to learn the linebacker numbers right now to figure out if we're in nickel or not. Okay, so we are in nickel right now. So one of the biggest drawbacks on nickel is being able to control the run game. And Devin White's in the game, so this should give us a big boost.
incredible when he was down in Tampa. He gets to reunite with defensive line coach Casey Rogers.
So players to watch on the screen right now, Eric says Devin White and Nick Whiteside. What are your players to watch? I put out 7 on offense and 7 on defense today.
So defense, I'm going to say Ahmed Hassani, and I want to see what Skylar Gill-Howard can do, but I'm sure he's not in yet.
Been banged up in the past. Got Kirby Joseph, Brian
He's out there for our ends right now. Oh, look. 61. That used to be Hassanin. Who got him? Who got him?
Down he goes.
Hey, speak of the devil.
Ahmed Hassanin, one of the breakout
got his first one.
of camp, got there first.
And
a big sack by 99. There's one, Robbie. 2 more to go.
Great coverage.
Yeah.
Back end. Joe Burrow, you can tell
all by himself, too.
The second option wasn't there.
And that's against their starters.
Coach is raving about him. He's just going to start little loop there to the inside. Find
oh, that was a nice inside
get
move.
To Joe Burrow. That doesn't happen if you don't have the coverage on the back end. But great job by
And that's on Joe Burrow and the starters.
He cut his body fat down 35%.
That makes me very happy.
Best shape of his life.
I can just hear it. Dan Miller. Oh. Sack, and he goes down.
Look who's in on it again. Look who took him down.
That'll set up
number 99. That was the tackle by 99.
Fourth down. And the Bengals will have
Austin's father's in the chat.
And that's a win by that defense.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. That was an awesome 2 plays by your son.
And it's on Joe Burrow, bro. Like, that's got to feel great.
Yeah, against the first teamers, that has to feel fantastic. That's got to be demoralizing when you're out there with your first team playing against the second and third stringers and you can't get it done.
Right?
You should be going up and down the field on these guys.
What a great stop on the defense. So there we go. I mean, that was something I was talking about in the pregame show. You know, tonight it's not about wins and losses, right? It's just about watching, you know, it's watching these guys actually perform and can they do what they've been taught. And so far, you know, this defense is light. They don't have starters. Cincinnati's playing their starters, and they got a really good offensive front and one of the best quarterbacks in football. And so far, the Lions have been able to control them. You know, they're finding ways to get into the backfield already. Hassanin, like you mentioned, in on the last 2 plays that just forced the punt. So, great job, Kelvin Shepard. Nickel defense is working. Nickel defense is working. Be interesting to see what the splits are when we're done. So, let me, I'll throw the depth chart up here for you real quick.
Nice seeing that Ahmed finally got 99 for his jersey. I have his 61 jersey. I have to get me a new Ahmed jersey.
He absolutely hated that number.
It's all right.
Here we go.
I'll get the.
Here's your
Give me an excuse to buy another jersey.
You know what? I think I have this on solo. Let me see about duo.
Get one of them rivalry jerseys on the 25th.
Oh, which game is that? I don't remember.
The 25th is when the new rivalry jerseys come out.
Oh, just when they come out. I thought it was for.
Yeah, they're going to announce them on the. No, they're going to announce them on the 25th of August, and then on November 1st against the Vikings at home, we're going to be wearing our rivalry jerseys against the Vikings. And I think they get to wear them twice, so we'll probably wear them against Green Bay or Chicago also. You know me, I'm the big jersey outfit guy. Got to know what they're wearing.
I didn't even see an announcement for the jerseys for tonight.
No, they never had one.
The Bengals did. Every other team does it. This is going to look terrible. Yeah, the Bengals announced it.
Get them, Trace.
All right, I'm just going to have to go to the solo screen here real quick. So okay. Here's your depth chart for right now until we get to the first part of the season. Games on. I'll put some game volume up here too. They might be going back to nope. So anyway, offense, wide receivers, Jamison Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, obviously Penei Sewell, Juice Scruggs, Cade Mays, Tate Ratledge. It's kind of odd that they had Christian Mahogany behind Juice Scruggs on this official depth chart. Larry Borum, right tackle, ahead of Blake Miller. Sam Laporta, Isaac Tesla, Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's your starting 11.
offense gets the ball back and we find a way to put a nice long drive here together and get some points on the board.
And off to Sailors. Nice jump cut to get some positive yardage. Our players to watch brought to us by MGM Graham.
Well, no
Miller's
surprise,
out there.
Blake Miller. Everybody wants to see
Oh,
the first
Fraser
round.
Come on,
pick,
Blake.
right? So let's see what he can do out here against another team. It's nice, probably.
Hey,
I'm sure,
Meeks
for him
is
not
out
going
there.
against
Watch
Steve
for
Hutchinson
Meeks.
tonight. And then he's going to want that interception.
There's
back,
one
no
on
doubt about
offense
it. But
I wanna
this
watch
kid's got a
is-
lot of potential.
is
We're
Meeks.
counting on him to do some real big things this season.
He's got the size.
Remember when he had that
physicality.
crazy
He's been
catch
working on
in,
his separation
at training
at the
camp
line of
last year?
scrimmage. Fake the run this time. Altmaier, short pass.
Oh, come on,
Oh.
get it.
Stumbles
Oh,
ahead
we're gonna
and
get a
flag
holding call.
behind the play.
Yeah, there's a holding call on that one. Probably Blake Miller because that's where they threw it at.
That's like the second or third time
Kinda looked
I have seen a Lion
on that
slip.
Screen, maybe somebody downfield before the ball got thrown. Officials say. Official
I didn't
change,
know
by the
that
way. Brandon
Cincinnati
Cruz
had
instead of
artificial
Craig
turf.
Olstad, which we thought we were going to get tonight.
Got to keep us on our toes in the preseason.
Why not?
Ineligible player downfield on a pass. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. It's second down.
And the screens are just such a
Mahogany.
timing play, right? Offensive line sometimes they get a 1 count, a 2 count. Let's take a look at Blake Miller. He's going to have and your job as an offense tackle on a screen. Look at that. Really nice job passing it off. Get your guy upfield. Get him out of that throwing lane. Give your running back some room there. Nice job. Just the time he was thrown off.
I know TJ Lang has kind of give him the old attaboy right there, but Miller was a little shallow on that drop step.
To learn how to use his help. Altmaier, good protection.
Oh, that was almost another pick ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
and just to
tip
piggyback
ball.
on what you're saying, yes, rookies sometimes you
How
have to
tall is
understand.
Altmaier?
There's certain protections that are designed to help you. There's
6'1"
certain protections
and a
where
half.
you might have to go one-on-one,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like this play right here. Gets beat a little bit, but look at the
Looks
feet
taller
staying
than
alive,
that.
and he's able to drive Miles Murphy around the edge. And this tip ball,
Oh,
it's probably a good
Robbie
thing that
just
that was
put
tipped because
TA
there was
just
very
signed
good
with the
coverage
Seahawks.
on the back end. Not sure where that ball was going.
I saw
But you know
that
what?
too,
Not
but
the
I
worst
haven't
thing to
seen
happen.
an
You live
official
for third down,
signing
you still
yet.
give
Let me
yourself a
look.
chance here to keep the sticks moving.
Third and long. Altmaier standing in, launching.
Oh, come on, guys. What are we doing?
Put it in his radius. He'll have a shot, but nothing there.
Yeah, didn't really have a chance there.
All right, well, that's one of the biggest things that Dan Campbell wanted to fix this season was negative plays. You cannot have illegal formations. You can't have illegal men downfield. You end up an extra 5 yards back after a good punt. That's what happens. Looks like it's raining a little bit in Cincy. It's a little wet, I think, is what we're seeing here. And that turf looks terrible.
Yeah.
Here's a smart guy. He can actually solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. So another way to prove his
Yeah, that's
intelligence
fun.
as Jack Fox boots
Come on,
it away.
Fox. Good boot.
Charlie Jones, the former All-American.
Really
at Purdue,
good
is
boot.
waiting. He's a dangerous return man.
Oh,
He's
and a
swung
big
down
hit by
for the
4-9.
Got a flag.
All right, I got a little bit of breaking news for you, Will. This is from Adam Schefter. Terrion Arnold's workout with the Seahawks was shown on episode 2 of Hard Knocks. Earlier in the episode, GM John Schneider was shown in his office discussing the idea of bringing him in. Well, Seattle has now done just that, adding the former first-round pick.
Going Josh Newton for the Bengals.
Insane.
Coach is crazy. Scoreless so far, just about 7 minutes in for the first preseason game for the Lions.
He also took visits with the Texans, Saints, and Giants. And then next, the NFL must decide whether to put Arnold on the NFI.
And see, that's what I'm wondering if that's, or not what I'm wondering, but I guess I am. I'm wondering if that's what's going to happen. It's going to be the exempt list more than likely.
Yeah, it says next, the NFL must decide whether to put Arnold on the commissioner's exempt list after he was arrested on felony charges in connection with a robbery and kidnapping in February. Wow, that's nuts.
So, I mean, what happens if this guy beats this case and he turns out to be that number one corner that Calvin Shepard was saying just hasn't appeared yet?
You just can't call it a mistake no matter what happens. No matter what happens, the Lions did what they had to do. They had to do what was right for them, their team, their organization, their management. They felt lied to, and things came out and got shed light on them that had no light on them before, and I think they felt lied to and disrespected, because I think they thought that Terrion did not come and be truthful with them and full forward with them, and they learned things in that court appearance that they did not know. They did not know that Terrion was sitting outside in a car, and he admitted to sitting outside in a car. So they're finding things out that they didn't know before. It's best to just cut ties and get rid of the headache. Because imagine if that headache was still hanging over us. Let's say the Lions didn't cut him, and we're still waiting to see if the commissioner is going to put him on a list. Is he playing in the preseason today?
Yeah, man. No, I hear you. I think it was the right move too. I mean, you have to do what's right for you. Hey, big shout out and congratulations to JRod313, 23 months Elite Club member. Appreciate all the support, man. As always. And I see my son is in the chat. Christian, what's happening, brother? Love you. Miss you tons. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
How do you see how many months you've been in?
It pops up.
Oh.
Drive for the Detroit defense.
Never popped up for me.
Cincinnati.
I think you got to put something in the chat.
Already made a couple tackles.
I put stuff in the chat.
There you go. He's in on another one. Rain's starting to come down a little bit, so defensively you automatically think, hey, probably going to get a little bit more runs, maybe a little bit more three-step.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the down in. I don't have the down on the screen.
Weeks, but look at that. Even last year, right behind Jack. That's a lot of tackles. What did we say the total was?
So the Christian Rock put,
I think you said 360,
which is unfortunate for TA because he has a lot of potential. He just didn't produce like a round one pick, in my opinion.
No, he didn't.
We all have to say that, you know.
And another short gain. It'll be third down.
Look at that.
Yeah,
look who's getting up over the. Oh, Enrique getting up over the pile. I thought that was Hassanin again for a minute.
That's why he chose
the Hassanin.
And I think that he probably saw a place where he can come in and compete right away. And look at that, you get a pulling guard.
Can somebody let us know in the chat if our audio over top of the game audio is too confusing? You know what I mean? Is it too much?
It just brings that veteran personality and presence to that linebacker group that could use some help with Malcolm. Especially with Malcolm Rodriguez being out right now.
More pressure.
Oh, that was almost a hand on that ball.
Needed to get to the 40, and it looks like
he might be a little bit short.
First down for the Bengals over halfway through the first quarter here. You know, Kelvin Shepard's defense, year 2 as the D coordinator for the Lions. It's going to be interesting to see if they play more nickel coverage this year.
Yeah, they were definitely a heavy base team last year, meaning 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and only 4 defensive backs. You have to. I spoke with Kelvin Shepard earlier today, and he said we're going to be more multiple. We want to throw different fronts. We want to throw more different coverages, more exotic looks at the offense.
All right, Burrow on a rollout.
Burrow throwing short,
and that is going to be complete
for
about 7 yards.
Number 3 receiver.
And going back to Kelvin Shepard, we're not going to see that in the preseason. You're not obviously going to tip your hand and put all your cards on the table for teams to start scouting you. The preseason's more about.
You know what's too bad that you can't show just a portion of the screen, just the
so
ticker.
much more comfortable. I know the guys better.
What do you mean?
I've got a full year under my belt now, and I just want to throw as much
the
at them
pill,
as
whatever
they can
you want to
handle.
call
He
it,
said,
there
"We've
at the
got
bottom of the
tremendous
live
group
screen
smart,
of the actual game.
high football IQs in that room. That the more we throw at them, the more they can handle, the more dangerous you're going to be on defense.
It feels like we could see some more wrinkles this
I'm
year.
not sure what you mean. I created all this with custom HTML.
Oh yeah, I got you.
The second for the starters, and Joe Burrow, Trevor Nowaski in on the tackle. Got to use the towel somehow. It's really starting to come down.
Yeah, it is starting to sprinkle a little bit. And I also asked Kelvin the difference between
Kelvin Shepard. Somebody get him a raincoat,
guys
please.
like being on the field. I said, "What's your preference?" Obviously,
wearing
being
a
a field
towel.
guy. He said,
Looks like it's pouring there.
Every day in practice. That's where I coach the guys.
Maybe that's
where I
why
can
they
look
were
at them in
slipping
the eyes
around early.
and have a discussion. So why would I do anything?
I'll never forget that one game where Aaron Glenn's glasses were all fogged up.
Oh yeah, couldn't see.
I think that gives him a lot of energy as well.
All right, Rakestraw.
Burrow was looking deep.
Somebody.
Short to Piran. He's always been a dangerous receiver over the course of his career. Played for 5.
Yeah, that was Rakestraw in on the tackle anyway.
Time in Cincinnati. And Detroit trying to bend but not break here as Cincinnati is into Detroit.
Yeah, Hungry 313. I'm not surprised that it's behind. Like, look, I have like 15 TVs in this house, and every single one will be on a different time.
Just call
It's
it what it
crazy.
is with injuries. A guy that they're really counting on. He's kind of bouncing around a little bit between the slot, outside, see what he can do at safety. Number two's a guy that I want to watch to see how he can compete as well.
That was an immediate tackle, maybe for a loss of one.
Wingo.
That play had no chance. Yeah, that was impressive. And another guy who's played a lot of football
Joe
for this
Burrow's
team.
still out there.
Nowaski was in there. Makai Wingo was in there, and that's
They're going to
just
keep him out there for
especially
the first
Nowaski's
quarter, or
guys
what?
played a lot of outside linebacker, defensive end, pass rush. Let's see what he can do at the second level. Read and react, right? Read the run, get downhill, make the tackle. That was a perfect play there by 53 Trevor Nowaski.
Oh, Nowaski got that tackle.
Burrow standing in, got hit late, got it off, but over.
Who got there?
Some major pressure.
That was an impressive rush. Eric O'Neal. Just the speed rush, getting the hands of the left tackle or Orlando Brown off of him.
Yeah, Kelvin Shepard likes that.
Man, that is a big time rush against Orlando Brown. He's no bum, man. He's been around the league for a long time. If you can make some plays like that, especially in those gotta have it moments, the third downs, right?
Oh, they're going for a field goal here. 56-yard attempt.
Bengals came up with a sack with Hassanin. Got the pressure there to force a 56-yard try from McPherson. It's been pretty darn good from 50
the
plus.
Bengals are on the board with 3.
And he hit it no problem.
Boy, that was good from 65.
I don't know about y'all, but this game audio is just terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to listen to it on my phone, and it's like I'm hearing like every other word from them, and I don't.
Oh, really?
Like, is it that bad?
No, I could hear what they were saying.
Yeah, but I mean, when I'm listening to what the audience is listening to, it's like I'm like hearing like every other word.
Oh.
It's not like normal game audio because Lang just won't shut the hell up. They're not doing any color commentating. They're just they're just running their mouths.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hearing any play calls. I'm not hearing anything. Nothing.
I like what DC 8091 just said. Jesus, we're getting to Burrow. Yes. And
With our second and third stringers.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Eric O'Neal or if that was Ahmed Hassanin. I thought it was Hassanin that got around the edge, almost got him for a second sack. Because Rob E put in there, he almost got him again. I can't wait to get back to Ford Field. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't understand why all of this stuff is like.
Oh my God. What's up with all these freaking spammers? All right. 3H, whatever.
All right. Hopefully you guys are going to subscriber only. So I'm going to go to chat for subscriber only. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe now. I'm done with these bots. So if you want to chat, please subscribe. I'm going to go to subscriber only.
How are their starters getting destroyed by our rookies? Yes, that's awesome.
Because Brad Holmes is the dog, man. I mean, he's so good at bringing in this good depth. You know what I mean? Like, he's so good at finding talent everywhere.
There were all these people slamming Kelvin Shepard saying, oh, we need to get rid of him. He sucked in year 1 and he's not going to be any good and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Give him some time. Give him a few players. I think he's going to be great. You know, when Aaron Glenn came, he said he wanted to be remembered as the best DC that the Lions ever had. Well, he was kind of on his way when we went 15-2. But you know what? Kelvin Shepard, he may have the opportunity to actually do it, to be the best DC that Detroit ever had.
Yeah, he probably could. Let me since you're talking about best ever, right? Let me ask you a question. So the other day, Ben Johnson came out and said that like he wanted to have the best points per score or points per game ever and beat the Broncos and blah, 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 right? He wants to have all these personal accolades as a coach, and I guess some of it's team related too, but I didn't hear one thing that was directed towards the team. You know, like, I want my team to stay healthy, or, I hope that we can go out there and just play, good complement, football on all three phases, or, I'm really looking for some good growth from Caleb Williams this year, or, it's like, it was just me. I. And I'm thinking, like, that egotistical maniac is going to get his players hurt because he's going to continue to try to score and not do the right thing. I'm just hoping that they have to continue to try to score because they're going to be out of every game.
Oh, no. Ahmed Hassani.
Don't even say it, bro.
Injury. He went down.
He's all right. He's fine.
Oh, they're showing him right now.
I see him. He's up.
When the regular season starts, trying to figure out.
Wonder if that was on special teams.
You mentioned Hassani. Just saw him go to the sideline. Play action, Altmaier. First read.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Jacob Sailors with a burst.
And the Lions are moving.
Great protection.
I like it.
Nice play action pass. Doesn't happen unless those big guys up front are giving you some time, and that's just a really nice job. And what I love there about Luke Altmaier, first read wasn't there, second read wasn't there. Okay, what do I do? Do I scramble? That's what a lot of young quarterbacks tend to do when they get in the NFL. Use your feet. Let's run. Just find your check down, right? Keep this offense moving.
Yeah, Sailors is looking okay today.
Find your running back. Let him go get the yards. That's a really nice job by Luke Altmaier.
Don't fake it again.
Another one. There we go. Meeks.
Oh, who's 13? Meeks. There we go. That's the one I wanted to see. I might have to get me a Meeks jersey this year.
Just a bootleg, fake the run on the inside. Hey, we just got a first down. Everybody's thinking.
I'm gonna get like all the second and third stringers. I'm gonna get all their jerseys this year.
We're gonna hit you with
Conklin's in, so that's two tight ends in right now.
Easy throw. Jackson Meeks is a guy, like you mentioned, switching over to tight end, coming a long way. We know what he can do catching the ball as a former receiver. He can continue to add tools to his toolbox when it comes to the run game and blocking defensive ends. Man, he's got a real chance to help his team out as well.
Sailors for 2 yards.
After a couple big plays in a row, short gain with Sailors. Drew Petzing coming from Arizona. He's so detail-oriented, and that's what the Lions love about him.
No doubt, and I think that when we talked to Coach Campbell yesterday, he said, look, the most important relationship to me has always been the play caller and your quarterback. You have to be in unison. He said Jared Goff, Drew Petzing are exactly what each other needs. They're both so smart, high football IQ. They challenge each other. Okay, this is good. How can we make it better? I love that he's standing on the sidelines, too. Like we mentioned with Kelvin Shepard being on the sideline, making adjustments.
That's 3 passes in a row for Altmaier.
It makes so much of a difference rather than sitting up
in
the booth.
Conklin, there we go. Got Conklin on the board.
Message when you can go see the guys in person,
I don't know about you guys, but
I
needed this.
What your offense is doing. Hey, maybe some adjustments we need to make.
Even though it's preseason, I needed some Lions football.
I know he said he might mix it up a little bit this preseason.
Haven't made it down to training camp yet, so.
Third down after the catch.
All right, Grandma Trey says Ahmed's out of the tent and back on the bench.
Is building this year.
So it was mine or whatever they worked on.
Offensive coordinator. Lions 1 for 2 on third down tonight. Kai Robichaud is stuffed.
Robichaud.
And it looks like the Lions will try to even it up on fourth down just past the 30.
Kai Robichaud had a few big plays in training camp. I saw the Lions put out a little video of him.
2 or 3 yards. I was going to say, I wouldn't expect anything different from Dan Campbell in the preseason. 4th and short, keeping his offense on the field. Nice job by Cincinnati's defense, just kind of clogging that thing up. And hey, if you're in their offense here, Luke Altmaier, maybe go hard count. Maybe see if you can draw a free 5 yards from that defense.
Why not go for it? It's Dan Campbell's MO. They are. Altmaier slant, incomplete.
Oh,
he's looking for
Tesla. 4th and 3.
Yeah.
Missed it.
It was good coverage, tight coverage, good competitive 50-50 ball. I think again, Tesla, that's probably
it was a pretty tight throw.
I know it's raining. I know that ball's probably wet.
But that is another ball he has to come up
hit
with.
him in the hands. That's the second drop on Tesla tonight.
His helmet's kind of loose too, man. You need to tighten that thing up.
That from Altmaier. He just hits that back foot. Hey, trust your guy. Give him a chance to go make a play.
Tesla's not having a good day. He catches those 2 balls. We're ahead 14-0.
His head just got rocked too.
He's going to be upset with that one, but it's good delivery, good protection up front. Another good drive. Unfortunately, couldn't
like
find
they said, it is raining.
Altmaier's looked really good.
He's been accurate, and he's been exactly what Coach said. Find your first read. Don't get, keep your poise. Right, you're going to take some hits.
You got to turn.
There's the first
Nice.
pass from
Yeah.
Joe
See, look at
Flacco.
that. Even
Fans
he's
wanted a
dropping
flag,
balls.
But
There you go,
the
Rake.
Bengals are
Hey,
on to the
there's
second stringers
Flacco.
now, and the 41-year-old quarterback who is still slinging
Rake
it.
Straw Island.
Good for him. Still finding a way to collect a paycheck. Good for Flacco.
I love it.
And
Straw Island?
He's had a
Rake
guy
Straw
that's- man,
Island,
He's
yeah.
had a heck of a career, obviously, winning a Super Bowl. And let's take a look at, we're watching Ennis
That was
Rakestraw
on Rake
going
Straw.
back a couple
Yeah,
drives.
that's great
Good
coverage, man.
And that's exactly what
Even
the
if he
coaches
comes
wanna
down
see,
with that
fight
ball,
through
he's
the
going to pop it
hands,
out.
Right? The receivers always catch the ball. They're going to try to high
Had his
point
head
it.
turned
As soon
around,
as they try to
everything
tuck it into
perfect.
their body, get
Rake
in
Straw,
that
love
little
it.
V, they call it, right between the hands.
Ooh,
Ball is down.
yeah, that ball's slippery because Flacco just
Flacco
dropped it.
going down for it, 19th year and all, even in the preseason.
Yeah.
Still got the guts.
He's still doing it, and he had him and Tesla both. Then you get some, and you practice this, right? You can't simulate rain, obviously, but coaches will dunk the balls in water and these big jugs, because you're going to have to play in the elements sometimes. So Isaac Tesla feel a little better. It even happens to 41-year-olds too that have a lot of experience in this league.
We're going to get the end of the quarter here.
Yeah, just don't jump off sides.
And they don't.
It's the end of the first quarter.
Ennis Rakestraw makes a nice play. They get a loss of 6. Lions defense set up well to start the second quarter. We've seen some positives.
Well, hey, a little bit surprised so far at this first half, man. Some good play by Ahmed Hassanin on this defense. Defense been playing, pretty solid football. I mean, they've let up a couple of big plays, but Rakestraw just had a nice PBU. Now, he didn't have his face turned. He had his back turned playing man defense, and that should have been a catch and a completion, but his ability to get his hand in there and knock it away, I mean, at least it shows he's aware. But I still think he was out of position. He was definitely out of position. But there's some good things happening right now. I would say that, Luke Altmaier, from what I've seen so far, he definitely has multiple arm angles. If you haven't noticed that yet, he has multiple arm angles that he's used tonight. And that's highly beneficial once he gets, in good rhythm with these guys. He hasn't been in a good rhythm yet. So, hey, that NFL HD.com, they must have subscribed, because you can only chat if you are subscribed. What a doorknob. Chris, I'm trying to get it done, and I don't even know why I can't add one. I don't know what is going on here, but I will get it handled. It's just probably not going to happen right now. No idea. No idea why it's not letting me. Like, I'm trying to add another moderator, and it's not even giving me the box to do it. But Eric, why don't you give him a little first quarter breakdown? I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeah.
You might want to pull up ESPN stats or something.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see if I can't find. Let's see. We're going to type in Detroit Lions at Cincinnati Bengals. ESPN stats. All right, let's look at the box score. So Luke Altmaier so far is 6 of 10 for 69 yards with a 6.9 yard average, 1 interception, and a rating of 41.2. Jacob Sailors is 3 carries for 11 yards, averaging 3.7 with a long of 7 yards. Kyle Robichaud has 1 carry for 0 yards. And as a team, we are 4 for 11 at a 2.8 clip with a long of 7. And there, Joe Flacco just got a first down for about 20 yards. That's typical Joe Flacco. He's going to come out and get some stuff done. All right. So Detroit receiving, our leading receiver yards wise is Jacob Sailors with 2 receptions for 24 yards. With an average of 12. And then Cedric Wilson has 1 for 23. Jackson Meeks has 1 for 17. Tyler Conklin has 2 catches for 5. And then Greg Dortch had 1 target with no catches. And Isaac Tesla, 3 targets with 0 catches. And Ahmed Hassanin almost got to Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco had to throw it into the bleachers. Holy moly, he had to throw it away. Hassanin was breathing right down his neck. Rakestraw is huffing and puffing out there. Let's see. On defense, Ennis Rakestraw has 4 total tackles, 1 solo, and 1 pass defended. Trevor Nowoski had 3 tackles. Devin White had 2. Thomas Harper had 2. Ahmed Hassani with 2 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 solo tackle, and 1 tackle for loss. Christian Isian
this year
with 2 tackles.
You heard there was an intentional grounding.
And then we had 1 tackle from Troy Reeder, Anthony Lucas, Isaac Tesla, Chuck Clark, and Nick Whiteside. I didn't even see good old Chuck Clark out there at all.
That he made, to the family to go back and make sure he finished and got his degree. That's
and then on kick returns, Blackshear has 2 for 54 yards total with a long of 27.
Flacco
or a long of 28, excuse me.
And it was Rakestraw's way. Still be third and
then
long.
Dortch has 1 punt return for 8 yards.
And it's that time
Jack Fox has 1 punt for 51
backed
yards.
off. You could tell maybe he thought he had some help on the outside. And that's something that Coach Campbell kind of mentioned. I want to see not only from the offensive line, but the secondary, understand where you got to funnel guys to.
So
right?
we're at
And
3rd and 9
for
for
corner. I know it's tough when you
Joe
bounce from
Flacco
inside,
here
outside, but you got to understand,
from
hey,
their
my job is
own
to protect that sideline.
45-yard line.
Not a damaging play, but just one that I'm sure he wants to take a look at and learn from.
He's matched up with Colby Young this time. Young
Nope,
has
he didn't
the
quite
catch.
get
Looks
there.
like he's short.
He is short.
By a
It's going to be about 4th and 1.
We'll see if the Bengals go for it on 4th down. We saw the Lions do that on their last drive.
And let's see, did he secure the catch with 2 feet? It's close. Maybe by the time he secured
Are they reviewing the
ball,
pass?
Let's see. Juggle. I'm not thinking of Dan Campbell.
They were just seeing if he was juggling it before he went out of bounds. So they're going for it on 4th down.
Maybe we'll take a look at that. Doesn't look like they will.
Going for
Come on, stuff him, stuff him.
He got through. Oh, wait. I pushed him back. Now they'll give it to him. It's preseason.
Officially, yes, a first for Cincinnati.
Yeah, he got it.
And just enough there from Cincinnati's offensive line just to give that running back just enough space to pick up a couple yards. And it's Rakestraw. I mean, you're going to learn from those last
Edge
2
is not
plays,
the
that
answer.
second
Why
down,
is
that
Rakestraw
third down,
giving
pretty
a
similar
10-yard
routes. I think
cushion?
maybe if you're thinking,
I don't know. I'm going to watch him right now.
So
I'm going to
fast,
dial in right now on
Robbie
Rake.
Robbie
put
says
yourself in better position to
Rakestraw
start
is
guarding
getting
those out
carved up.
routes.
Right back to Brooks. And the 2026 Detroit Lions season is almost here. Preseason game number 1 tonight.
I don't know who
Single
he's
game
locking
tickets
up
are still
on.
available for all home games. To view the full schedule and book your seats at Ford Field, visit DetroitLions.com/tickets.
They're
How
showing
about
all
the
the Lions
Lions
fans
faithful
in there.
making it down to Paycor?
Even in preseason games, still
We
a lot
could have
of
went
blue
down there
out
and paid $17 to watch
It's
this game.
incredible. We've been traveling with this team for the last 5 years.
It would have cost me
Seeing the
100
support that
times
the
more
fans
than
give
that
on
for
the
gas
road is
just to get
always-
there.
It gives you a little bit of adrenaline when you go on the road, hostile environment. You see so many fans there to cheer you on.
Got a
Oh,
set up here for
screen.
Brooks. A nice game
That
for
was
the first
such
down.
a good
Rakestraw
call.
just went down.
Yep, I saw it.
Get up and
Ah.
it's not
That was
really
such a
much.
good call. The defense sold out,
Took a shot, so either the
and they threw a screen right behind him.
That's his shoulder, too.
Shoulder is back, one of the two.
Yeah, it's Rakestraw. That's unfortunate. And
Got to be shitting me.
you can take one more look at it. You can tell he's in pain. Let's take a look at this replay here.
Maybe he just got the wind knocked out.
On one, goes low.
Oh, bro, like what?
Caught an elbow to
Is
there.
no
Led
one
with his helmet.
has no one taught you how to tackle?
You can't lead with your helmet, you dummy.
Anywhere sportsbook.
He led the wrong way. I mean, it's poor tackling that is getting these guys killed, man. Like, if Dan Campbell doesn't go back to practice next week and just practice form tackling the entire day, they'll get it, because they'll be sick of it after an hour. Like, you don't lead and go left. You know what I mean? He was leading and going left. Your body is now broadside to a knee or to an elbow, and you get trucked. And all sorts of stuff can happen. You know what I mean? You can take a knee to the back of the head. You can take a knee to the side of the head, and then your neck goes the other way. There's so many things that can happen right there. You
Trey
can't
says he's up
can't
and
do it.
walking, going to the blue tent. How has she seen this before us?
I don't know. She's probably watching. So I'm on a streaming app, so she's probably watching it on regular broadcast, right, Trace?
Well, that's what
Not
I'm
through an
watching
app.
it on.
Oh, I'm watching it through Fox 1.
I'm on just regular old Fox broadcast on DirecTV.
Now, if I put my antenna on, I'd probably see it all faster. That's what's stupid. These play a bunch of ads. I forgot about ads. Let me dial back the ads, y'all. Hold on. YouTube hates us when I do it, but
maybe Grandma Trace is at the game.
Where we live, where a major breakthrough meets the morning coffee, where a game-changing
That's our boy.
hits the game-winning shot, where round-the-clock research assures more time.
She says I'm local, but I get
we
direct
drive,
updates from
explore,
X.
and discover.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I
Where
could open
devoted
X.
fans roll and good times
Look at
roll.
Detroit Lions.
Where our
here.
heart, soul, and science come to life. This is what we live for, because this is where we live. We.
There you go. I just dialed back the ads, y'all. Sorry if it was killing you.
Dennis Rakestraw Jr. being evaluated took a knee to the shoulder side area on this tackle.
Yeah, and that's happened to everybody that's played football. Anytime you're trying to make a tackle in open space, and kind of looked like a stinger. I think it's.
He took a knee to the middle of the spine.
The fact that he's still on the sideline getting checked out instead of going up to the tunnel, maybe you start to get some
Ooh,
feeling back
Chuck
in that
Clark
shoulder,
took a
and hopefully
nasty hit,
hopefully he's
too.
all right. He's a big part of this defense that Kelvin Shepard's trying to rebuild. Especially
All right, y'all. No, I turned ads down, but do us a huge favor, man. We only have what? 230 people in, 64 likes. Let's get that above 100.
Yeah, hit that like button. What the heck?
Come on, man. We've had a bunch of new subscribers. Join them. Join right along with them. We'll be here all year when I'm not at the game.
Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, they're probably on similar timelines, which
Going to Miami this year, going to Arizona this year.
If you know what you're hearing from coaches,
Probably Buffalo.
You bring in veterans like Chuck Clark and Roger McCreary.
Eric, you going to Buffalo?
Christian Izzian, who's played a lot of football.
No, that's one I cannot go. I'm going to Denver, and I'm going to go to the Denver Broncos game that day, actually.
He'll set up third and short. Thomas Harper was there to chase it down. Third-year man out of.
And so if I'm Calvin Shepard right now, or if you're Calvin Shepard right now, what would you be doing? This is Flacco. This dude can't move.
No,
he's smart.
yeah.
He's smart. He can anticipate, and he has an arm. I'm gonna put my guys out on an edge right now, and I'm gonna be sending some pressure off the edge. This is where I would experiment.
Thomas Harper's a guy, especially we just talked about Branch.
Oh, there they're sending the guy.
That was a direct snap to the halfback. Oh, and it's a fumble forward, and that's picked up by the Lions. Just go down, yo. Just go down. Go down. There you go.
He's all right. He got a few yards.
Snap. I don't know if it was a bad.
Did he even
right on?
Did he even have control of the football?
Yeah.
The running back?
Yeah, because the running back almost got stuffed in the back. Watch this guy rushing. Boom, almost got him. He tripped on his own. He did that himself.
Any way you can, especially down in the red zone.
Yeah, right on.
All right.
Defense held.
Wow. he need his own ball. That's funny.
All right, while they're on commercial, I need a really quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
There you go. Don't shake it more than twice. Sloppy Thursday night football, man, is kind of what I wrote in my article tonight. You get an opportunity to finally watch some football, and it's going to be some sloppy football. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, man. It's crazy that the NFL season is already upon us. It is such a fun year. You know, football is just absolutely. I mean, it's. I mean, next to my kids. I mean, there's nothing better than my kids, but football is pretty incredible stuff for me. I love it. There's been so many memories built with my family, with my kids. It's awesome. It costs a lot of money, yes, but every dime has been worth it. Every memory. So get out there and make them with your kids, man. Your dad, your mom, your uncle, your brother, whomever. All right, well, since we're on commercial, let me give you guys a snapshot here of DetroitFootballJournal.com. If you guys have not subscribed, I do write. And I write often. Today, I think I got about, 4 articles out. But anyway, DetroitFootballJournal.com. Check it out. It's free to subscribe. You get random free stuff. It's only like $5 a month, $50 a year. And there's a 25% off sale right now. So just like most writers in most places, they do paywall, but mine's super inexpensive. It just goes to help with, some of the maintenance of the site and fees. But I do high-level overviews. I don't do like your beat reporter constantly checking in and telling you about every little thing. I do high-level football overviews and a lot of, diagnosing of things. I tend to go a lot deeper than your average bear, man. Have the conversations that nobody else is having. Oh, Altmaier, come on, bro. That's going to be intentional grounding.
Before the pressure got home. Yeah, probably in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense number 71. Half the distance to the goal. It's first down.
Yeah. Miles Frazier over there gets beat to the inside, just lunged a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you get that hand, you can see when your feet are beat.
How did Altmaier not see that?
Not necessarily where your hands are, but if your hands are outside of the body frame and your feet are away.
It was actually a really good play by Luke because he saw the tight end there at the last moment.
Step drop. I think that's why Frazier was setting so aggressively, and the coverage was there, and Altmaier just really didn't have anywhere to go with that football.
Sets up 1st and 16. Falls down
hold on to the
again.
ball.
Man, several fumbles here in the first half, with light rain continuing.
That's going to be Bengals ball.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, you try to practice this. You try to practice the wet ball drills, anything you can. Center quarterback.
Hold on to the ball.
Running back exchange. And that was on Luke Altmaier. Just lost the ball before it even got to Sailors. Man, that's just
that's Altmaier's fault.
Part of the field to turn it over, especially after you just had a takeaway to keep points off the board from that Cincinnati offense.
It must be pouring.
You got to start handling both teams. Have to start handling the elements.
Altmaier's going to have to put a glove on at least one of his hands.
I mean, we got a little mist here.
It's nothing.
I mean, you're going to play games that are going to be a whole lot worse than this. And it's going to be a discussion over there with the coaches and the quarterback, I'm sure.
Cincinnati's already run 8 more plays than Detroit. Handed off Brooks. And Eakes just inside of the 5 after the fumble recovery from the SEC Defensive Player of the Year at A&M last year, Cassius Howell. And Cincinnati's knocking on the door. Hold them to a field goal here, major win.
Well, huge win. Yeah, huge win. And that's the one thing that Kelvin Shepherd, I'm sure, is really wants to see from this defense right now, right? You're sitting just inside the 5-yard line, probably going to get another run, trying to get closer to that goal line, but you're going to get one-on-one coverage on the outside. That's what always happens, especially when you get down here. And if this defense can come up with another huge stop, that's got to be a huge boost for Kelvin Shepherd and those guys sitting over there.
2nd and goal for the 4. Flacco throwing wide, and a Cincinnati touchdown. And it's the rookie out of Texas, Jack Endry.
I'm going to give you a little interesting tidbit here. Luke Altmaier's hands measured in at 9 inches, and he shouldn't be struggling with these kind of things. Jared Goff, also 9-inch hands. I've never seen Jared Goff fumble a ball like that on a handoff because he would use 2 hands and not one. In college, they use one hand often. But Jared Goff, I mean, when I was at the Green Bay game, Eric, you were there, that monsoon of a game, we didn't have one fumble.
Not one turnover.
Right. So you have to know. I mean, it's just like TJ Lang just said, man, you just have to manage the weather, but they shouldn't be fumbling footballs right now. It's the first game of the year, but shouldn't be fumbling footballs right now. Did you do any sort of a first quarter stats at all?
I did.
See where we're at. Oh my goodness, just give me the scat. There we go. All right, so right now, Bengals up 10-0. Really unfortunate. Total yards, Bengals 121, Lions 80. Turnovers, Lions now have 2, Bengals 1. First downs, Lions 4 to Bengals 7. Penalties, Lions 2 for 11, Bengals 2 for 20. Lions are 1-3 or 1 for 3 on third down. And Bengals 2 for 6. Fourth down, Lions are 0-1. Bengals 1 for 1. Red zone, Lions are 0-0. Bengals just got their first red zone trip, I guess. I thought the trip before that was a red zone trip where they fumbled. Time of possession for the Lions, only 6 minutes and 45 seconds. That is a major problem right there. That is a major problem. Luke Altmaier, 6 of 10, 1 interception, only 69 yards. Flacco is already 5 of 8, 1 TD, and he's about ready to pass Altmaier. Jacob Sailors, he has 3 carries for what appears to be 11 yards. Man, they changed everything up on ESPN. That can't be right.
Man, we're getting more bots in here again. Holy crap.
Ahmed Hassanin with the 1 sack. Dennis Rakestraw with 6 tackles. Any updates on Rake?
He went to the locker room.
Oh, boy.
So that's not good. Here's JG.
Let's see the rest of your stats here. Luke Altmaier, 1 run for 0. Kai Robichaud, man, our run game is atrocious. 3 carries, 11 yards, 3.7 average. Cincinnati's, it's not much better. They have 40 yards on the ground all day, and they're averaging 3.3. So, I mean, that's a great number for the Lions. Obviously, it's a little bit wet out there. In the receiving game, look, he started out good. What the hell happened? But right now, Robbie, all of my predictions before the game, wow. I hate to say it, but I'm like money over here.
Josh Dobbs is in already.
I'm like on it. I'm not surprised. Good to see Josh Dobbs.
Still need to see what we got with him.
And this dude's a pro's pro.
He's been in this, not necessarily the system with Drew Petzing, but he's been with Dan Campbell. He understands the verbiage and how this team is coached. So be good to see him get an opportunity here to see if he can make some
TJ,
plays.
you're a liar, bro. He don't understand the verbiage. He said it the other day.
In his NFL career.
I love TJ.
Different team. So hand it off on first down. It is Sailors once
there we
again.
go. Run
Sailors
that
is going
ball.
to get most of the carries
Establish
in the preseason with Baki.
Did I ever tell you about the time party with TJ Lang at the bar in Green Bay?
No.
Oh boy, he's a mess.
Kind of came out of nowhere last
He is one of the funnest guys ever, but he's a mess. Like a funny mess.
Earned himself a roster spot.
And I don't drink, so I was just hooping it up, laughing it up with him.
Who can you find behind? We expect Gibbs and Pacheco. That's gonna be a big position battle as well.
There we go. Get that first. Come on, plug it. There we go. First down lines. 2 runs in a row.
Now.
Gonna get Josh Dobbs warmed up here. He'll be slinging that ball in no time.
There, he's up to 4.6 on his average now.
He's got the old Terry and Arnold number.
He said, "People don't care about your circumstance.
4.6? Is that what Terry ran?
No, 6. Number 6.
And he's
kind
of made a career out of that.
Yeah, he has. And you don't just roll out of bed and go play 9-10 years in the NFL. Right? You have to have some skill, which Josh Dobbs does. And I know that even when he was here a couple years ago with the Lions, Dan Campbell said, man, we were so bummed because he got picked off our practice squad. And he was a guy that we really loved and wanted to keep around and continue to develop. And they're happy to have him back.
Ooh. Play action, pressure, tips.
Oof, dangerous.
That is a dangerous pass.
Yeah, but he almost pulled that in.
Intended for Thomas Gordon.
Yeah, but number 1, Josh Dobbs holding on to the ball a little bit too long on that play. And number 2, that arm, that tight end, the way that arm landed, that could have been bad.
Yeah.
Nobody else was open. I mean, he just threw it
And it just
to somebody, you know.
couldn't find a way to complete it. I think
Now you don't have a chance. So the Lions look predictable here on 2nd and 10
that would have been a heck of a catch.
at roughly the 40-yard line. Quick ball out by Dobbs to Lovett. Lovett gets the first down for 14. And that's a Lions first down.
Play, Josh Dobbs.
Haven't heard that in a minute.
Free rusher on the side. Cincinnati brought a little bit of pressure.
Not since Sailors got one.
That was a nice quick trigger, man.
Larry Borum to take care of that pressure.
No, that looked good.
That was free rusher on the outside.
Looks like it's drying up a little bit.
Right, get the ball out of my hands. Understand where your outlet is going to be.
I like that they're getting up to the line quick and moving.
Quarterback who's seen a lot.
Very quick huddle.
Hand it off.
Running the ball.
Come on, Roby.
One of the 3 available running backs for the Lions tonight.
I wouldn't care if the quarterbacks didn't throw another pass the rest of the game and all we do is run the ball.
Christian Mahogany
wouldn't bother me one bit.
In a battle, right, with Miles Frazier, and when Juice Scruggs gets healthy, sounds like he's not going to be too far up. I know he's also going to be in that center competition as well with Seth McLaughlin. When he gets back, that's going to be interesting to watch over the next couple of weeks, especially with Cade Mays expected to be out, for at least maybe the first month of the season.
Yeah, center's been the hot topic this week for Detroit.
Oh, there goes Pasternak.
Dobbs dancing out of it.
Come on, Dobbs. There you go. Turn that quarter. What in the world?
Heck yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, hey, you don't need to know everything in the playbook if you got.
I got to get the sound bites going, man. Like
stacking.
There you go, Dobbs. Totally forgot about the sound bites.
On the sideline,
front flip just to get there.
No, well, once again, veteran quarterback. Hey, it's not there. Let me see if I can make a play. And Josh Dobbs, he's got that sneaky speed, right? Not the first time we've seen that.
He was an aerospace engineering major at Tennessee. What's that called?
He's the Pasternak.
Oh, Sailors bounce one's outside.
Hey, like that.
And a face mask to boot. Should have been.
Yeah, that's what it was. Broke the tackle, though. And
it usually means one thing. We all know.
That's not holding. That's face mask. Come on. What about the face mask?
Let's go to Patty.
I guess people on X are melting down over Rakestraw. So let's see what's
of course they are. Yeah, and you know where they come from.
Oh, yeah, I know. There's a bunch of people think he had a bad game so far, too. I don't personally think so. Did he get torched for a touchdown anywhere? No.
I mean, he wasn't playing great, but come on, guys. It's the first game of the year. Like,
and he got emotional.
The guy hasn't played much in 3 years.
And he learned a lot about believing in himself, being a father.
Cut him some slack.
And in that 2024,
but what I don't like, and what I would agree with, is intelligence, man. You can't put your body in harm's way. That's the only thing that he did wrong.
In 2025.
And Dobbs is slicing and dicing back there. We got a penalty on the field here. Probably going to be contact downfield, but Lovett comes up with another catch, and that's going to be against the defense. That's going to give the Lions a first down. I got that fixed on the screen now. We should have the down and distance now. Hopefully it's working.
Lions will take it. I think they might have missed a face mask on the end of that.
They absolutely did.
Yeah, they Jacob Sailors probably should have offset on the hold on Christian Mahogany right at the end here. I mean, that's pretty clear. Well, yeah. And you know what? That's so different because it used to be maybe if you just accidentally grazed it was a 5-yard penalty, right? Now it's all just anytime you make contact, it's automatic 15. Not complaining.
They changed it to an auto 15
there by Josh Dobbs and the
this year.
To at least get back.
What's that?
Anytime you touch the face mask, it's an auto 15 now.
Yeah, they get the automatic.
Yeah, I think it's just 15, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what they were just saying. They changed it. I didn't know that.
And hand off to Robichaux this time.
Oh, come on.
Sign with the Lions.
Bending Mahogany over. I hate it when I see offensive linemen bending over like that.
And for 8
backwards.
touchdowns over a couple of years at Boston College. realistically, with this running back group, Isaiah Pacheco comes in to replace David Montgomery as the number 2 back, but it feels like
Cruising, where you sailing to, buddy? And how the hell are you?
Sione Vaki when he's healthy, or Jacob Sailors.
Yeah, for sure. And we've seen that in the last couple of years with Dan Campbell's offense.
Robbie, you didn't like Sailors. You liked Jabari Small, right? You starting to like Sailors now?
Pacheco, if he can stay healthy, and then
Sailors has always been my number 3. Vaki will still be my number 2, no matter what. But I do like Sailors, man. He's got some quick feet. I mean, tonight is just it's a rough night, but you get these guys on some dry turf.
What's really going to make the difference is
second, third game in, I think we're all right.
Can you be on the special teams to make an impact and make a difference?
Man, I don't know if we got this guy in our chat or not, but on X, Lions superfan kneecap something or other, he writes, Tesla is ass. I'm done. Dude, it's a preseason game in the rain.
The Lions are now 1 for 4 on 3rd down, and
He's doing the Macarena.
Out to the 45 and right on the edge of Jake Bates' field goal range.
And let's take a replay here on the offensive line. Just a little bit of pressure, stunt in the middle.
Yeah, but you're not going to put Jake Bates out there in the rain from the edge of his range.
Why not?
Are you? Are they going to try it?
Where are they at?
They're 45. Yeah, they're going to punt.
No, you punt from the 45. That's way too far. That would be a 62-yarder.
That's what they said. The edge of his range.
Like I said, that TT stunt just kind of swarmed Josh Dobbs in there for the sack.
See, and then you can pin him deep.
And Charlie Jones.
What a kick!
With the fair catch, Jack Fox led the NFL in fair catches last year.
His stream is so gonna get hit for all this freaking music.
Oh yeah, the music on commercials.
Yeah, that's why I need to stop doing that. Just got to go back and scrub it all out. So when this is done, I will unlist it and then scrub it all out.
Yeah, we didn't see Lee McNeil today either.
Oh, no, he was never going to play.
Let's take a look at the bottom of the screen here.
What happened there?
A little bit, trying to disengage and make sure you can still get downfield. I didn't hear the number. It looked like it might have been Thomas Harper. Yeah, it was Thomas Harper. And penalties are frustrating, right? And coaches understand that. Hey,
we had a penalty?
Competitive penalties. We can teach. We can deal with that. We can.
Oh, that's dumb.
Get your hands in a better place, right? I think the ones that really drive them nuts are
the
offsides, the false starts, the illegal formations.
There we go.
It's hard to get mad at a guy that's trying to compete.
And the Lions TV Network would like to extend a sincere welcome to all of our affiliates in Michigan, Northwest Ohio, and around the world. We've gone international, TJ.
Yeah, it's about time. Germany.
Yeah, they're going to Germany in the regular season. Amon-Ra St. Brown loves that.
It sounds like a fun flight.
You going to try to go to Germany?
I'm going to try. We're going to see what happens here soon. Keep getting after my wife to get her damn passport.
Oh, shit, that's right. I better go get mine updated. I don't know if I'm going to go or not.
I want to, really.
But if your wife don't go, I might go.
All right.
Oh, we can share a place.
I don't even care if I go, get there the day of the game, I go to the game, and I come home. I don't care.
Bro, I'm not flying 36 hours straight back and forth.
It ain't no 36 hours.
It's like a 12-hour flight, man.
Prediction game?
Yes, every game.
Just one big win.
Mistake. Pan was 21 hours.
But look, obviously every team's going to be different. I know that they got the easy schedule.
Almost
so
an
right? That's so untrue. There's going to be teams last year that were good that are going to be bad. There's teams that last year
it's at least an 8-hour flight.
So you got to treat them
all it's got to be 10, 12 hours.
It's at least 8.
Oh, there goes Flacco with the bomb.
Oh, nice play.
Great play by Whiteside.
It's Nick Whiteside.
Remember, I have Whiteside getting a pick tonight. That was almost one.
That was pretty close. That was a great throw by Flacco, too.
Yeah, it was. That was a beautiful ball. Whiteside.
He had both hands on it too. Look at this.
1 PBU. I love Whiteside, man. So just in case y'all don't know, Whiteside is our biggest corner on the team at 6'1", 200 pounds. And he's been having one of the best camps of anybody this year. Picked up last season, and I'm really loving Whiteside. I just can't believe that he didn't make the roster last year, but it sounds like he's going to make it this year, man. Really impressed.
He played 9 games for us last year.
Yeah, late in the season, yeah.
But he only appeared in 1 game on defense. The rest was all special teams plays.
We didn't get Greg Dortch in tonight yet either, right? He's not playing.
He played for 1 punt return.
Okay, because I haven't seen him. Tom Kennedy, I haven't seen Tom Kennedy yet either.
No Tom Kennedy yet. Yeah, Greg Dortch had 1 punt return for 8 yards.
Dan Campbell loves to see that. Let's see if the Lions can capitalize on offense now. Dobbs back out there for his second drive.
Dobbs.
Play action, Sailors.
That's
touches tonight, and he's brought down to 40. Another position battle.
I know they're trying to run this 4-minute offense right now, but like everybody could see that coming. Uncle Alert by BG Surge Bonker. What's happening, man? Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's get you checked in.
K85 is in the game now.
If you guys haven't subscribed, now is the time. The subscribe button is open. Just tap it.
I look at it as Christian Mahogany should be that guy if he can continue to take that step. But anytime you have healthy competition at any spot,
And we're going to get a handoff. It's going to get blown up.
Dude,
golly.
Miller, what are you doing?
That is a big-time stop by that defense.
Man, I forgot with all the fumbles earlier.
Ball's loose on the ground.
To sort out starting tonight. That was the 9th touch for Sailors. We're at the 2-minute warning. Bengals up 10 seconds.
Damn. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling too. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. I turned my crap up for once.
Man.
It's the Eric Comedy Hour.
Yeah, I just gotta. I'm working between the Roadcaster and the Stream Deck and trying to get all these sounds dialed in for the year. You know, I just can't wait to see who's this guy. Who's Jameson Williams describing when he says this?
Because he the best of the best.
Who's that? Who's Jameson Williams describing when he says that?
I didn't hear nothing.
You didn't hear it?
Nope.
Because he the best of the best.
You can't hear that?
Nope.
How can you not hear that?
I don't know.
That's just messed up, man. You can hear like half the sound, but you can't hear the other half the sound.
Yeah. I heard the other sound bites you did about the fumble and the defense. And...
Well, this is on the Stream Deck. So now I got to figure out where the Stream Deck's going.
Oh, Seth got blown up on that last play. I thought it was Miller. I think they both got blown up on that play. There's multiple guys going in that backfield.
Can you hear it now?
Because he the best of the best.
Nope.
Man, you suck.
Yeah, I know I do.
It's my fault.
My wife tells me that all the time.
Eric, you need a hug, bro. Like
something. I need some Lions football is what I need. I need to find somebody that wants to ride down to Detroit with me on Monday and back.
Here you go. Can you hear it now? Oh, I didn't even hear it that time.
I still don't hear nothing.
Let's try this one.
Man, there's a lot of commercials on this game.
Because he the best of the best.
Yeah, because he's the best of the best.
There you go. Who's he talking about with that one?
Who's he talking about? He's talking about Jared Goff. Or he's talking about St. Brown. Or he's talking about Gibbs.
His Gibbs. So the other day when I did, I clipped up a video of his media,
yeah,
his post game media. Oh man, it was hilarious. Let's see if I have it. I should just play it for y'all at halftime.
Man, Dan's got quite the mustache going.
After missing the playoffs last year,
He's channeling his inner hippie.
this year,
Yeah, Joe, Joseph, I'm going to practice hopefully Monday and Wednesday, and then the game on Saturday.
Oh, come on, man. Throw that flag. There we go.
There it is.
We got a PI, y'all. First one in 5 years.
Yeah. First one ever for the Detroit Lions.
It's a new record.
Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
PJ Jules,
former Southern Illinois Saluki.
Yeah, he never even turned his head. Watch him down here in the bottom left corner, covering.
Yeah, that's pass interference all day.
No intention of playing the football.
Who's number 11?
This is a situation, Jack, that coaches love. 2-minute drill, situational football, right? Let's see what the guys can do when you're in those gotta have it mentality.
Got to be one of those UFL receivers.
Number 11, I think, is Jackson. Or Black is Black. Oh, man, that would have been a nice catch. Come on, love it.
Tariq Black.
Yeah, that's Black. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, it is Jackson. It is Jackson.
Oh, Lucky Jackson?
Yeah.
Number 11.
Lovett's got to catch that, but the ball's a little bit behind him.
Man, that's one that you gotta have. I'm sure Scotty Montgomery.
Yeah, dude all over him, too.
Coach on the sideline saying, come on, guys, we got to help the quarterbacks out a little bit. He's giving us those 50-50 balls chance to make them. Haven't made a lot of them yet.
And we got to score before this half. Come on, guys. Let's go. All right, so we go 2nd and 10.
So, Joseph, if I can figure out a way to go on Monday, I can get
nice cut by Sailors. Oh, if he could have stayed up, he was gone.
Is that Sailors or Robichaud?
That was Sailors. Oh, Sailor's got a bum ankle now.
Yeah, great blocking up front. Nice job on the double teams. And Sailors just making a man miss right in the hole, putting his foot in the ground.
Oh, yeah. Somebody, he got rolled on there at the very end.
Taking that thing all the way to the house. And that's just incredible vision. It looked like there was nothing there for Sailors. Defense was slanting. Linebacker came unblocked. And
now
he
he's
said,
limping.
you know what? I don't care. I'm going to make one guy miss.
Come on, man.
Came up with gimping a little bit on that play, but
there's Robichaud.
Come on. And we'll get another flag.
7 yards, 6 yards.
Nice game for Kai Robichaud.
And that's.
You got a hold there or what?
Unfortunately, means one thing.
Holding. Offense number 71.
Yeah. Joseph, if I end up going, I will take you for sure on Monday. It's the night practice at 7 o'clock at Ford Field. All right, not Ford Field, but at Allen Park. If I go. I'm not completely 100% sure yet. I really want to go to the night practice. I got 4 tickets for it, so if I go, I'll bring you.
Man, you don't want to see that.
The body language is encouraging, though. It seems to be active and talking.
Yeah, agreed.
But I'm definitely going Wednesday. Wednesday for sure.
5 penalties, 46 yards of penalty yardage for Detroit tonight. With some of the turnovers and those penalty yards, they just shot themselves in the foot every time they've started to get a drive going. And the first timeout used by Dan Campbell with 1:04 to play in the first half.
Yeah, we talked back.
It's on Cincinnati, actually.
Yeah, Cincinnati. I think they.
God, they're still getting in. How the hell?
We'd love to get a stop and get the
Hey,
ball.
cruising, man.
2-minute reps for our team.
Take care of yourself, brother.
So why not?
I just saw your message.
As much time as you can, and man, just you talked about it though.
Sailing with the captain.
Clean, no
Iceberg.
disciplinary, penalties, nothing stupid.
What's he talking about?
Really haven't seen much of that.
Sailing.
A couple holdings that have cost
Oh,
them.
is he out sailing somewhere?
Cost them, and then
Yeah, with the captain.
2 turnovers. The interception that bounced off of Tesla's face, and the
Captain Morgan?
down inside your own 10-yard
Man, I haven't drank any booze in like over 6 years. Maybe it's been 7 now. It's been a long time.
Yeah, Joseph, I have no spots available for Wednesday. I already gave my 3 tickets away.
Come on, Dobbs.
One left for
Oh,
myself.
Dobbs, you had it.
What the hell? He tackled the guy before he had a chance to go for the ball.
Oh,
That
my
should be
God.
pass interference right there.
Dobbs had it.
Yeah, but that should have been pass interference. Dobbs almost should have ran with it there.
Looked like maybe that ball was supposed to come out after a 3-step, maybe one of those 5 to 7 yard routes on the outside, and good coverage.
All right, we got 3rd and 19. Clearly, we are in a passing territory.
Maybe Sailors is back in. Maybe Sailors.
You know what?
leaks
Hold
out
on.
or
Time out
something.
here. So I wouldn't even be surprised if the Lions try to run it, but
Field where you should come out with 3 points, right?
Oh, that stupid quick hitch. God, I hate that play. Come on, make it work. Come on, Kennedy. Go, 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 go.
Come on, Kennedy. Come on,
And it's
Kennedy.
a first down.
TK85.
What's the flag for this time?
That was the ever reliable
Face mask.
Kennedy making it
Face mask.
Holding. Offense number 7. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Frazier, what the hell, bro?
Hey, you just hate to see that for Miles Frazier.
And I didn't see it live, but especially on a play where the ball just gets out so fast. And
I mean, so,
all right, I know you're trying to get to the
you know,
outside.
that is such a weak ass call. That is such a weak call.
The officials are looking at right hand on the back jersey.
Really? That's what they call?
That is such a weak call.
When it comes to the athleticism, you're not a better.
Come on.
So let's talk about that little ball to Kennedy there. So every time Jared Goff runs that play, it goes nowhere because he doesn't have the quick twitch. That is the one thing.
That sucker fast.
Yes, and Dobbs has a quicker twitch and a livelier arm, and that's why it works for him.
I got half of it back. Yeah, that sucks. What time now?
All right, well, we're going to see Bates.
3 seconds.
Damn it, man.
That's it, Dan. Go for it.
But yeah, that's what we talked about. You know, we mentioned at the top of the show, Jack, clean football, right? I think that's been the story so far, and I think that's going to be
This
Dan
stuff's
Campbell's
expected, Dan.
at halftime.
Got to clean it up.
Hey, we got to clean it up. We got to clean it up. Way too many penalties, way too many mistakes. If you're Miles Frazier, look, you're a guy out there competing, and we mentioned him competing for that left guard spot, right? It's unfortunate they have a couple penalties, and
these Sailors went back in the game anyway. That's some good news. I hope Rakestraw's all right.
And that's been the story really for the whole team. Not
I
singling
can't get
anybody out.
injury
Couple
news.
turnovers, a couple weird bounces. Defense has played actually.
Come on, Bates.
I think
This is our Bates. Bates has been money right here in practice, so.
We got to tighten up.
Oh.
There's a field goal try, 46 for Jake Bates, the former soccer star turned kickoff specialist.
Got him.
There we go.
It's been a revelation for the
Boom.
Guess what?
Bates is on the
There's
board.
a flag. And there's a flag. Hold on. Hold your horses.
These guys get paid commission per flag. They're going to retire pretty soon here.
Lang. I gotta go clip that. I gotta clip that one, Lang.
That looks like it might be on the defense.
What did he say?
They're going to retire pretty soon.
Hold on. I gotta rewind it. Hold on, sorry.
Isn't this way against Miami last year in the preseason?
I gotta clip that. He says if they get paid commission by throwing flags, they're gonna retire pretty soon.
Misalignment, maybe somebody covering up the long snapper, which you're not supposed to do.
Isn't this way against
commission per flag? Yeah, or laundry.
That's the preseason.
Decline the penalty,
Hold
Dan,
on.
and just take the
Get
point.
paid commission per flag.
Hold on,
They're
Eric.
gonna retire pretty soon. These guys get paid commission per flag. They're going to retire pretty soon here.
All right, we'll fast forward now.
Okay.
Dan Campbell's bringing the offense back out.
Offense back on the field. There we go.
For 4th and 11. I love it.
Hey, I know it's only the second quarter for us watching. Maybe you tell the team, hey, pretend like this is 4th quarter.
Offense back.
We're down. We got to go make a play, right? You're going to find situations like that. So,
all right, we'll fast forward now.
Dan Campbell putting the pressure. 4th and long. Who wants to step up? Who can protect the quarterback? Josh Dobbs, can you sit back there? Can you buy some time if you have to?
Hold on.
And on the outside, get paid commission. Tom Kennedy, veteran guy, longest tenure by him. Been here since 2019. Can you find a way to make a play?
4th and 11. Seriously? Are you trying to pull them off sides? What are you doing? 8, 7. Hard count. He's just trying to pull them off sides.
They're not snapping it.
It's worth a try. These guys get
Detroit,
paid commission
their
per
first
Hold on,
and a
Eric.
half, 30 seconds in right.
These guys get paid commission per
So medical was checking out Rakestraw's shoulder, and he had surgery in August of 2025. Oh, I hope it's not his shoulder again.
Gives Jake Bates the chance to kick another field goal.
Do it again.
What if Jake misses this one now?
Man, watching him in practice the last couple weeks, too.
Yeah.
He hit a couple
5 yards closer.
55-yarders that looked like they would have been good from 75. I don't want to jinx him. This isn't too long here.
He hit from 64 to handicap easily.
Come on, Bates. Let's go.
This is a measly 41.
He's been missing them around 39, so this is
Let's not
interesting.
jinx it.
I'm holding my breath now.
Still got to go execute.
That's
And he
good.
shanked it.
Bates.
That's good.
All right,
we talked
Bates,
about
2 for 2.
Dan Campbell, Blake Miller right off the top. Big offseason for the Lions. Let's go inside the den with those guys.
Oh, yeah. Man, good and bad here. Not a whole lot of good for the first half. But I got to say, Dobbs, you can tell, man. You can tell a huge difference between a guy that's been doing it and a guy that's just learning how to do it. And right now, Dobbs is showing exactly why he belongs in this system. 3 years, 2 years? 3 years or 2 years with Drew Petzing? Between the Browns and 2 years with Petzing, or 2 seasons, I should say. With the Browns and then with Arizona Cardinals. So he understands a lot of what Drew Petzing's trying to throw at him. And it's just a big difference, man, when you see a vet out there. They just, that's why Flacco's still playing. At 59 years old, or however old that dude is. He's so old.
I think my biggest takeaways from this first half are Jake Bates is still money. Ahmed Hassanin with the sack.
Oh, shit.
And our special teams need some tightening up.
Yeah, that was a big run back.
But no, our defense doesn't look totally horrible.
Let's take a look at the Lions scoring drive brought to you by
Zero get on the field.
Insurance. They've had a lot of chances to put together scoring.
I think Jay Cruzen has it right. Dobbs is looking like the number 2 right now. He is.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But Altmaier, man, I think the Lions should carry 3 QBs this year. I think it's going to happen.
No, I think you intentionally throw Altmaier out there in the 3rd preseason game and just make him stink it up. That way nobody will want him.
Yeah.
You can throw him on the practice squad.
Grandma Trey says Jake Bates made the tackle on that special team.
Yeah, that's scary. We don't need that happening, man. Like that, it's just not worth it.
I don't want Bates tackling anybody.
Right? You finally get a little bit of juice. You finally get, and you know that, look, it's just a regular season game. You're saying, hey, Cincinnati's getting the ball coming out of the second half too, right? Because Lions got the ball first. So, Zach Taylor's certainly thinking about, we always used to call it doubling up. Can you get points leading into halftime when you're getting the ball coming out of halftime?
Oh,
you
my
can
bad.
Get more points and start to build yourself a lead. So, but this defense has been impressive. I mean, they've made some big stops here so far today. Really, the big reason why, it's only a 7-point game here with 23 seconds left in the half.
See if they can get one more stop. Josh Johnson still at quarterback.
Got to get a pass rush going.
Second down.
Who's in at quarterback now?
We got to get a pass rush going with no pass rushers on the field.
Dropped incomplete.
God.
Intended for Gary Brightwell.
That was a pass rush.
Chaos caused by the Lions rush.
Yeah, that was wild, and it took a little while for the rush to get there. You're going to get some stunts.
Nice. Oh, where's the hold there?
Who was that? Anthony Lucas.
Hey, there's Anthony Lucas working on some 3rd stringers.
Yeah, look at that hold.
Yeah, he got pushed in the throat.
That was a dangerous throw. It's probably a good thing that he
My God.
He would tackle it bound. Cincinnati doesn't have any timeouts left. That probably would have been the end of half. So,
yeah, well,
since he probably caught a break there.
What's going on? Is Wingo hurt now?
Yeah, looks like it.
Now Mekhi Wingo, 6th round pick a couple of years ago out of LSU, trying
He
to
shook
earn
up.
his spot back. Defensive line rotation.
To Detroit, they're second of the half.
Timeout charge to the Lions, but specifically on the defensive line and the interior. They are really going to rely on Lee McNeil and Tyleik Williams this year.
Yeah, and they're missing some, I think for good reason. They're expecting Tyleik to take that year 2 step.
Wingo just has not worked out yet.
Their most improvement, rookie year to second year.
There's just some players that just will never work out. And I think that this is a hard truth for, some Lions fans that just don't understand it. If you watch this channel, Monday through Friday live show every morning, 8 a.m. to 10, supposed to be. I usually stay on until 11 or noon some days. But we talk about all sorts of stuff, man, and a lot of educational things too about the game and about the Lions, about the history. And one of the things that I learned when I kept hearing that Brad Holmes can't land a 3rd rounder or can't land a 2nd rounder, and so I did the research, and less than 15% of all 3rd round picks will ever even start a game in the NFL. Those are really low numbers, and it gets lower and lower as you get to the 7th round. And so far, Brad has hit on just about everybody, and he's only had a handful, like less than a handful of guys that haven't worked out. And that's pretty impressive.
Thomas Harper came over late.
Harper almost had an interception on that one. And Wingo's injury was friendly fire. He ran into Lucas.
Let Cincinnati get away with the cheap.
You can't do that.
No, they were both coming around the edge behind the quarterback, and they ran into each other.
Anytime the ball's a little bit underthrown or maybe a little wide, that's where the corners.
We got about 208 watching. We got about 120 likes or so. Let's get those numbers up, man. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Detroit Lions or DetroitFootballJournal.com. Join us for the season.
Yeah, we only got 15 or 20 putting in comments in the chat. Feel free, put those questions in.
Oh! That should have been intentional grounding, yeah?
Well, that or it should have been a sack at least.
Come on, Skyler. There you go.
There's the flag. There's the flag.
Intentional grounding.
I don't think there was anybody close. Imagine Dan
Gil Howard on that one.
Nice.
Boom, right up the middle.
He's got coach mentioned a couple times.
Intentional grounding by the offense.
Number 60.
The penalty places the ball at the spot of the foul. Detroit has elected to decline the 10-second runoff.
Yep.
On fourth down, this is a loss of down, which is a turnover on down, so it will be first down.
What?
So, yeah, with the loss of down, they'll take it.
What?
And that's why you decline it, because
All right, so we've gotten screwed on those in the past. You remember?
you commit a penalty.
What? What happened?
Yeah, so when it's was that fourth or third down? I can't remember. Was that fourth or third down?
I thought it was third. My God, you're getting a lot of subscribers tonight that like to put crap in the chat.
Oh, the bots.
The bot stuff. How are they subscribing?
They're just subscribing. I put it on subscribe only mode.
So somehow we got the ball back.
Yeah, so I was trying to explain it, but I couldn't remember if that was third or fourth down. But anyway, if you commit a penalty on defense and it's a loss of down penalty when you commit intentional grounding, it's loss of down. So that means if it was third down, it's loss of down, penalties declined. So how did we get the ball back? Because if it was fourth down, it would have been your ball anyway, right?
So it's Bates here.
I'm confused at what the hell happened. And what had to have been had to have been
fourth down, and they gave us the yardage. That's what it is.
All right, here we go. Bates with a 52-yarder, right down
the middle,
and he smokes it.
Drilled that sucker. Right on, Beatty. He's 3 for 3.
Stacking.
Yeah.
I told you.
All right, going into halftime, we're going to take a minor break. We're going to break down the stats.
Coach,
Not so many. Here's Dan Campbell.
Rhythm, but you're finding a way to stay in this game. What have you seen from that side of the ball?
Well, look, defense is playing good football right now. You know, they've had to kind of share the load. We're moving the ball, but it's the penalties, man. We had a couple of MAs here and there. We got a couple of drops, and so it's all self-induced. Those are the things we talked about coming in the game. We can't have those.
Yeah, I haven't seen that hat yet.
So we will get it cleaned up.
You haven't?
Your defense has looked phenomenal.
You're
Even
looking
a couple
at it
looks
right
against
now.
Cincinnati starters.
Oh.
What did they prove to you in that first half?
Well, I mean, I just think they did a good job against them. You know, and they got some firepower over there.
I got all of them.
Some things well.
I got all the colors. This is the fitted 7 3/4.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Coach.
You knew Coach Campbell was going to bring up some of the mistakes.
They got this new textured plastic logo.
All right, 10-6. Lions go into halftime. Now, they will not be getting the ball back. Bengals will be coming out of the half with the ball. Jake Bates nailed 3 field goals there to close out the first half, but only 2 counted. Dan got him an extra rep in the game, treating it like a practice. Not a good outing for Luke Altmaier. 6 of 10, 69 yards, 6.9-yard average. No TDs, 1 interception. No sacks, though, but a 41.2 rating. Josh Dobbs, he gets in the game about, midway through at the end of the first quarter. I'm sorry, by end of the first quarter. And he's 4 of 8, 32 yards, 4-yard average, so not the greatest either. No interceptions, no TDs. sacked one time for 5 yards, but he's pitching a 60.4 rating. I mean, just not good games for either one of these guys, so far. Jacob Sailors, 8 carries, 55 yards, 6.9 yard average, 27 long. And I don't know if he's been back in the game since he tweaked his ankle or whatever happened on the end of that play.
He was in.
Josh Dobbs, 1 run of 9 yards. Kai Robichaud, 4 runs of 5 yards. And Luke Altmaier, 1 run for 0 yards. Detroit's receivers right now, Jacob Sailors caught 3 balls for 28. Cedric Wilson, 1 for 23. Jackson Meeks, 1 of 17. And where did I just leave off? Where's Meeks? Dominic Lovett, 1 of 15. Malik Cunningham, 1 of 8. Tom Kennedy, 1 of 5. Tyler Conklin, 2 of 5. Greg Dortch, Thomas Gordon, Isaac Tesla. They've got goose eggs, and Tesla has at least 1 drop on the night, but 3 targets. Coming up short. Now, prior to the game, my predictions, I had Sailors going for 46 yards, so he's above
that.
He's already north. He's got 55. I had Jabari Small going for 39. Has he even been in the game? I don't even think he's been in the game yet. Tom Kennedy, I had him going 3 for 26. He's still going to be playing in the second half. Lovett, I had going 2 for 19. Lovett's got 1 for 15. Lucky Jackson's not on the board. Jackson Meeks, I had going 2 for 18. And he's 1 for 17 right now. Cedric Wilson, I had going 3 for 26. He has 1 for 23. So off on the receptions, pretty close on the yardage. I didn't expect a whole lot out of these guys, but we still have a whole second half to play. Luke Altmaier, I had him throwing a max of 135 tonight for 1 TD and 2 interceptions, and well, he didn't come close to any of that, so I guess that's not so bad. Defensively, you want to go over defense? You got it in front of you?
Sure. So the defense, Ennis Rakestraw leading the way with 5 tackles and 1 pass defended. Trevor Nowaski has 4 tackles. Thomas Harper with 3 tackles. Ahmed Hassanin with 3 tackles, 2 solo, 1 sack, and 1 tackle for loss, and 1 QB hit. He was on fire for a little amount of time that he was in. Also, Devin White with 3 tackles, 2 solo. And then Christian Izian had a couple of tackles. And then we have a bunch of guys with 1 tackle with Troy Reeder, Chris Smith, Makai Wingo, Anthony Lucas, Jake Bates with a surprise tackle, Eric Hunter, Isaac Tesla, Chuck Clark, and rounding it out with Nick Whiteside with 1 tackle and 1 pass defended. The Lions did not get an interception. And our kick return game, well, Raheem Blackshear, he had 2 for 54 yards with an average of 27 and a long of 28. Dominic Lovett had 1 for 27 yards, so they're right the same on their average on kick returns. So punt returns, Dominic Lovett has 1 for 13 yards. Greg Dortch had 1 for 8. We only made him punt twice in the whole first half. Jake Bates is 2 for 2 on field goals with a long of 52. Jack Fox has 2 punts for 89 yards, averaging 44.5 yards per punt with a long of 51. And he dropped 1 inside the bucket, inside the 20. And that's how your defense and special teams did in the first half, with the Cincinnati Bengals leading the Detroit Lions 10-6.
All right, Cincinnati. Cincinnati on the other side. Joe Burrow, 5'6", 39 yards, 6.5 average, sacked 1 time, rating of 93.8, which doesn't make any sense to me when I look across the aisle. When I look across the aisle and I look at Josh Dobbs and I look at Joe Burrow, well, no, he's 5'6". I'm sorry. That's much higher. But Joe Flacco, man, 120.3 rating. He's 5 of 8, 51 yards, 6.4 average, 1 TD. Why didn't we pick up Joe Flacco? You know what I mean? Like, he's the next closest thing to Jared Goff.
We had Teddy Bridgewater.
Golly, dude. I mean, come on. I told y'all Teddy wasn't going to last.
Hey, somebody put Eric likes Bengals. I do not like the Bengals. Come on.
Yeah, you're the Bengals cam.
What?
You don't see on the thing?
Oh no,
you're the Bengals scam.
That ain't me. Screw that. I don't like the Bengals. I don't hate them or anything, but you better not put me Packers cam when it comes to the Packers.
Oh,
game.
you know I will. I did that shit on purpose. Oh, Chase Brown tonight. So far, he's 5 of 16, 3.2. Taj Brooks, 4 for 11. So what I'm seeing here is an overall of 14 carries, 44 yards for the Cincinnati Bengals, which, I mean, that's an incredible outing by the Lions defense, man. If they can do that in regular season, holding teams to 44 yards in the first half, like I'm ecstatic about that. Now, in the receiving game, it's a little bit different. They've got 90 yards, which, again, that's not a ton. It is preseason. You could probably double those numbers up, at least in the regular season when you're playing against, starters consistently and in better weather, better field conditions. But Colby Young, 2 receptions, 28 yards. Andre Losavas, 2 for 20. Jamar Chase, 1 of 16. Samaje Perrin, 2 of 12. Taj Brooks, 1 of 8. Jack Endries, 1 for 4. Drew Sample, 1 of 2. And Gesicki, Brightwell, and Jones all have goose eggs. So they're 10 for 90, 9-yard average, 1 TD. Cincinnati has 3 fumbles. Lions have 1. Lost 1. Cincinnati has 3, lost 1. And then as far as sacks on the night, it looks like both teams have 1. Where's time of possession at? I don't usually use ESPN.
Oh, let's see. Team stats. Time of possession. So the Lions are 14:53 and it's 15:07 for the Bengals. So the Lions came back in that second quarter because for the longest time, the Cincinnati Bengals were leading the Lions time of possession almost 2-1.
And somehow we've overtaken the yardage too. The Lions are up 165 yards to 125. So ever since Josh Dobbs has come in, that ball started to move.
Yeah.
But, like Dan Campbell said, man, that first half was just nothing but penalties and mistakes and self-inflicted wounds here. Those are the things that you can't have. But look, it's preseason, man. And so if anyone's jumping up and, down and pounding their fist in the sand because they're upset that the Lions aren't trouncing the Bengals when they should, it's the first game of the year. And
yeah. And you put our starters in against their starters. I don't think it's even close.
No.
I really don't.
I don't think so either. So Robbie, what was that bet? If Ahmed had 3 sacks, I would buy you the game, right? But if Altmaier didn't throw for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you'd buy me the game, is that how it was? Is that how it went?
You guys and your bets.
I'm just kidding. Now, he had a wild call, man. He was hoping Altmaier was going to have a hell of a game, and he just couldn't put it together.
We're still in halftime, right? Correct?
Yeah, we're still in halftime.
All right, I gotta do something here. I know I put money on this game, and I gotta see how much I put on it.
You put money on a preseason game?
Oh, always. I always bet the preseason. Always.
These are the games that I'll never. I hate betting anyway, but I would never bet on a preseason game. Just like week 1, it is so hard to bet on week 1. Or like I do Rocks Locks, so I pick out all the games every week, every team. Last year, I was in the top 3 nationally for points, and that's pretty insane. Like going up against all the NFL insiders, the ESPN insiders, the CBS Sports, the Fox Sports, all of them, and I was in the top 3 for points. But that first week crushed me. And had it not been for that first week, man, I might have finished in second.
All right, here it is. I had free crowns worth $4.48. So mine is the Detroit Lions money line plus 180. I bet 448, and if the Lions can pull this out and the Lions can win this game, I will win $12.54 for free.
A whole $40?
$12.54.
Oh, I'm sorry, $12. Gotcha.
Because I played my free $4.48 worth of crowns on this game, so I didn't even bet real money. I just bet the fake money that they give you.
All right, what other games are on?
Whole bunch of them. There's 6 other games.
Man, what a long day. I've been up since like 5. All right, Indianapolis and New England. We'll just go around the league right now. Up 10-0. Patriots over the Colts. Houston Texans up 7-3 over the Chargers. And look at that. Cardinals up 14-7 over the Raiders. Green Bay losing 7-6 to Pittsburgh. I wonder if they played any of their starters. Let's take a look at their box score. Wait, how did I miss that Green Bay brought in Tyrod Taylor? Where did I miss that from? I didn't know they brought in Tyrod. I didn't know they had Tyrod Taylor over there. Jordan Love, he was 3 for 5 on 18 yards. No TDs, no interceptions. So he didn't have a good outing. They've already put 3 quarterbacks in that game. And it looks like Kyle McCord is playing the best out of all of them. That's pretty funny.
So my buddy Bob is watching. He says, I can't figure out how to subscribe so I can comment.
What do you mean? You just go to
hit the subscribe button.
Just hit the subscribe button. So like if you're in the live chat, you just want to hit back. You just hit the logo, hit the Lions 1934 logo. That'll bring you to the channel, and then you should be able to see the subscribe button. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Oh. Yeah, because he wants to comment, but he can't.
Well, Bob, you should have been subscribed a long time ago, man. What happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, I check my messages, and everybody is sending me messages. All right. I didn't see. Oops. Let's see.
All right, if you tap this link, it should bring you right to
there you go.
Right to the thing.
All right. Game's back on.
Let's get it back on.
Roster's 31 years old. It's a pretty young roster.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling we'll get to ask some questions about that coming up.
Yeah, maybe talk to a pretty important person in that process. Hey, the defense starting out hot again. They were the story of the first half. It was Amen Onbambamika who got there first.
Been waiting all day for that. Amen.
Oh, it doesn't even fit on his jersey.
You know what? Dan Campbell, I promise you, was in that locker room talking about the mistakes and the penalties. Probably harder on his offense. His defense pretty much did what they could in that first half, given some of those tough positions that they were put in.
Ooh.
Start with a great job there on first down for no gain.
You ahead of me?
Second down, Josh Johnson, the quarterback for the Bengals, going sideline.
21 for the Lions. That's McCreary.
McCreary on the coverage.
McCreary, he almost had an interception.
And I'll tell you what, I think it's been an emphasis. It looks like so far for the defensive backs.
Well, you'll get the daily roster when you get to practice.
That ball is about to come, and you have to make a play. Turn your head around. If you're staring at the wide receiver and you're making contact, you're going to get called for a penalty a lot of times. If you turn your head around and make a play on the football, the referees see that as a 50-50 ball, and hey, whatever happens, happens, because you both have
get him. Oh, holding.
You're ahead of me.
Throughout the first half so far, that the defense is really doing a good job getting their head around and trying to make a play on that ball.
Did you get up to?
He's still dancing back there. Incomplete now.
Intended for Hudson. And diving for it, the rookie Keith Abney the second.
There, I just paused mine for a couple seconds.
Yeah, they're bringing in the punt group right now.
Rush didn't get home, had a couple stunts in there.
Abney's making some plays, man. Kelvin Shepard's excited about that kid.
That's all you can hear when you talk to these coaches about the motor that this guy has. Finally gets a chance late in that play to get in the backfield to force that bad throw, but that's a heck of a job by the second.
And their punter is like jacked.
With that sticky coverage, Not getting too sticky, though, where you're starting to draw some of those.
Oh, you can't do that.
Illegal, defensive pass interference or hands in the face, whatever.
Hey, he ran out of bounds on his own. What's up with that? You can't run out of bounds on your own.
No, love it. He dropped the ball and picked it back up.
Penalties for both sides in the first half.
I think they're going to call a penalty on the Bengals for going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Defense gets a stop, and the Bengals are now 2 for 9 on third down tonight.
Great start. That's what you want. That's what
It's
you
on
want.
the Lions.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team.
What?
12. It's half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul.
Come on, Hart.
Down Detroit. Timeout on the field.
Man, Dan's going to have a field day with these guys.
Not too happy about all that crap. I wouldn't be either.
For good.
All right, so I just put a little Q&A up in there. You know, like after the first half, are you guys, any of you guys a little worried about the first half? I'm not. I mean, straight up, I'm not. Like, I expected all this. If you would have joined the pregame show or the morning show, I expected nothing but drama. You know, a lot of stuff to clean up. The thing that we need to see, though, is by week 2 that this stuff gets cleaned up, you know, for some of these young pups. We don't have any starters in. And I think that we are just so blessed to see the starters all the time just playing extremely good football. But last year, man, we had some problems with the illegal formation. And I think a lot of that was, you know, it's based on communication, and it was based on Johnny Morton just not being a great, you know, or effective communicator. You know, not just with the offense, but communicating, you know, between the offensive line and you know, I think going from the box down to somebody else and then the play getting called in. It was just a mess. This year, we won't have to worry about that. The one thing that I've seen so far with Drew Petzing is we are not having confusion at the line of scrimmage. We're not having confusion really with anything. Like, even though it's only the first week and they've only been in practice for a couple weeks, our first game and they've only been in practice for a couple weeks, it seems like everybody's kind of on the same page, which is a huge development for this year.
Yeah, it's much nicer than everyone seeming like they don't know what the hell's going on. That Green Bay game, first game of the year last year, was one of the most frustrating Lions games to watch ever. Seeing everyone on the offense on the line just struggling.
For 10-6 Bengals on top just into the third quarter. And we are so glad to be joined by the Executive Vice President and General Manager of the Lions, Brad Holmes, Jack Kaiser, TJ Lang. Brad, appreciate you joining us. And, you know, you guys have talked about the hunger and the edge you were hoping to get back over the offseason. How have you seen that play out throughout training camp?
Yeah, you know, that was a priority for us, just to get a bunch of hungry guys with chips on their shoulders. Kind of how we started off this thing when me and Dan first got here in 21. But we have seen that. It's been cool to see them gel, but we've definitely seen that hunger, the competitiveness, the relentlessness, all those things that we were excited about adding, and just see it all come together. So far, so good. It's been all right.
And one of those position groups that a lot of people focused on that you added to, youth, depth, competitiveness, that offensive line.
Yep.
What have you liked the most throughout the first couple weeks of training camp when it comes to those guys competing?
Yeah, no, I think those guys have been exactly what we thought they were going to be. You know, obviously we have a good mix of vets and young guys there. You know, we were able to get Larry, you know, in free agency at the top of the spot, and, you know, able to draft Blake in the first round. And, you know, Blake he's been exactly what we thought he was going to be. You know, he's had his good moments, he's had his not so good moments, and I think that's exactly what you want to see. And we're fortunate because he's going up against some really good competition on a regular basis. And so I was just looking the other day, and I was like, we're not even in our first preseason game. The guy's getting better and better and better, and not the repeat mistakes. So he's in the right direction. Then we still got, you know, the second year guys like Tate Ratledge. You know, he's looking really good. You know, obviously everybody knows we had the injury with Mays, but to be able to have a Juice Scruggs that we brought in, and Seth McLaughlin, Niece that we brought back. So we really like it. Miles Frazier we're seeing for, had a whole off season. So we're seeing him do some things. So we're really excited about that group.
Going against Hutch can make a lot of people not feel very good about themselves.
No, he's doing a great job with it. He understands, like, hey, look, I'm going to get beat. And again, the intriguing part is that, like I said, he had some not so good, but he's had some good too. So, it's in the right direction.
Got a 3-and-out here, return for the Bengals, and they will start just shy of midfield. Brad, can you stick around for another segment?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 3-and-out for the Lions. Defense coming out next.
So I pulled something out to show you guys. So this is the exact hat that Dan had on there. Let's see if I can get it. With the blue on the bill. And then I got the fitted one on. And then they had a couple other ones. They have it in blue with that new logo. Hard to see. And then they have blue with the old Lions logo, which I think is going to be incorporated into our new rivalry jerseys. I think they're going to be silver with blue and black. And then I got the new Oakley Lions hat. I got a couple of new Oakley Lions hats, but that's a couple of the new Lions hat that they put out for the 2026 season. I really like them. I like the way the fitted ones fit. They fit really nice.
You wear the, I wear the 5950. You wear the other one, don't you?
Well, this one is a 5950, and it's fitted 7 3/4, but they have a little bit of stretch to them. They're not.
They have stretch in them this year?
A little bit, and they're not just stiff. You know what I mean? And they fit really nice, and the fabric is really thin on these, it doesn't feel like you're wearing something really heavy.
See, I like these ones because they're all thick and dense and they don't stretch. And that's
something
I
like
the 5950.
See the top of this hat. Let's see if I can get it there. Okay, so the top of the bill is black, right? Well, most of the time when you get a black hat, when you flip it over, the bottom is like a light color gray or white, and these are black, and the whole entire hat is just blacked out. I love them. Love them.
You just reminded me to order some hats because I have a 30%. By the way, if you're a Lions season ticket holder, if you check the new if you check the new discounts that you get 30% off of NFL.com. And
in the portal, right?
You get 30% of NFL.com and something else, but I think you got to contact your rep for a code. All right, I'm going to go rewind this, go back and listen to Brad Holmes here real quick. He's back in the booth. All right, here we go.
Eagles ball leading 10-6. Still joined by the executive vice president, general manager of the Lions, Brad Holmes. It must have been a crazy week. Teddy Bridgewater steps away to retire. What's that process like behind the scenes for you, trying to find someone like Josh Dobbs to bring in?
Yeah, you're always looking for, backup plans, contingency plans, just in case, really at all positions. That's really the job, especially around this time of the year. So, I got nothing respect for Teddy and all the things that he's done for us. And, when you get up there in age, those conversations might start being had with yourself. So, when it happened, look, I just appreciated him for everything he did, but it was a great job by our personnel staff to, have a guy like Dobbs identified right then and there, and being able to acquire him when we were able to and get him in. It's been great.
How much busy do you get this time of year? Obviously, you spend countless hours evaluating mostly your guys, but now that the preseason games are starting and you have film of the 31 other teams, that's got to put a big workload on your desk.
Yeah, it's a tall task. If you can say you're right, you're evaluating our guys every practice, all the preseason games, but you're doing it for the whole league, and so that's a big window, the cut down window. We've been able to get some key guys like we got a Tyler Lacey, last year around that time, and he he's doing a good job and playing a good role for us. But it gets heavy, but it's very important. We have a really good process to make sure that we get it all done. We got a great personnel department. All of our scouts are grinding hard on it, and hopefully we can get some more.
You want to call play?
Go for it, Brad. Second down for the Bengals.
I'll stay in my lane on this one.
Got to catch that first down. There's a flag.
A lot of yellow.
A lot of yellow tonight. Let's wait to see the call.
Illegal formation offense.
No, that was the Lions last year. Illegal formation, man.
It's a 5-yard
Yeah.
penalty. It's second down.
You know, it's funny.
There, but on the other side of quarterback, talking about Luke Altmaier, what impressed you the
we'll
most
keep
when
listening.
you decided to bring him in?
Yeah, just looking at his college tape at Illinois, just his efficiency, his ability to use his legs, good leader. He has all the intangibles that you want out of that position. Very competitive kid. He has great character. His work ethic is outstanding. And, as soon as he got here, he was just a sponge and was soaking everything in and was asking good questions. And he's continue to see him grow, every single day. And he's another one, that he's had some good moments. He's had some not so good, but you need the not so good moments for them to be able to learn and develop. And that's really what you want to see in these kind of settings is you want to see carryover. So, what they've shown on the practice field and scrimmages and all that stuff, you want to see the good carry over. And then when you see the not so good and you get corrected on it, you want to see those corrections carried over as well.
When are you going to address the edge position outside? I'm just kidding. A little bit over 35.
You cannot ask that question.
Oh, there was almost a sack.
35 minutes or so into the first preseason game.
As soon as they say that.
What's impressed you the most so far throughout this game?
Really, seeing these young guys, especially up front on defense, you're seeing a lot of good things. And really, you want to see those individual performances, but you really want to see the guys play within the structure of the defense. Know their assignments, know their rules. Really on both sides of the ball too. When you go on the offensive ball, you just want to make sure that they're efficient. You want to reduce those penalties, those mistakes. But again, just like I was saying, you just want to see carryover for what they've practiced on the field, what they've been corrected on, and you want to see it. You want to see it show up here up under the lights.
Abney finished it strong on that play. Tried a peanut punch. I love seeing that out of young guys like that.
Executive Vice President, General Manager of the Lions, Brad Holmes. Talking a little of everything. Thank you, Brad.
Surprised, Derek, you didn't get any of those slime hats.
Bengals on the move.
No, I didn't like them.
One score game, first preseason game, and the first time that the Lions
So
and Bengals have played
you guys might
preseason
notice that I have a black
10
curtain
years.
behind me. That's because I'm up to something.
Last 6
And
points to Detroit.
just wait till you
Josh
see it. If you like
Johnson and
Detroit Lions
Cincinnati
hats, you
trying to
guys are
change
going to
that.
like
First
my new
down.
background.
Got a pitch, looking for the edge. And Milton sent out of bounds after a short game near the 25.
Dorsey on the stop.
Well, good pursuit. We've obviously kind of seen coming out of halftime an adjustment Cincinnati has made is try to get to the edge of this defense. You've seen a couple tosses, a couple jet sweeps. That's going to challenge your defensive ends when
Damn,
it
the
comes to
bots are
discipline
still at
with
it.
your eyes, right? Sometimes it looks
Thank-
like
thanks for subscribing.
towards you. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get a down block that you got to fight through. It looks like Cincinnati's trying to challenge the edge of this defense a little bit more.
Yeah, Nick B says, I'm curious if Ennis broke his clavicle or separated his shoulder.
Ball start, offense number 79, 5-yard penalty. Second down.
What's the most embarrassing false start that you had in your career?
I don't know if there's one that sticks out, but I think my first year starting, I averaged the first 6 games 2 a game.
Jesus.
And those are not
That's
fun
horrible.
when
That was
you
for
go
the
to
Packers.
sideline and everybody's staring at you.
I'm sure Mike McCarthy appreciated that.
You know what was great though? The last 4 of them that I had, we'd put us in, first and 15, second and 15. Every time I would get a false start, we'd have like a 30-yard gain. And I'm like, great, everybody forgot about it. Nobody remembers the false start. I'm good.
Your teammates had you back.
Nobody's going to remember. We're good.
Kendall Milton on the carry. And it's third
Oh,
down.
they're coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
false starts are
80.
You're ahead of me.
Boy.
You must be ahead of me.
I mean, you're the only person moving.
I'm on
At least
third
if,
down.
like 4 or 5 guys move, you can
I'm on 1st and 10.
Yeah, the clock on the screen says 1st and 10.
Penalty clock, false start, everybody but the center. Yeah, that means the center didn't snap the ball. Everybody else is moving. You're the guy who messed it up. But
Which kind of sucks because it's behind my screen, you know?
Third down,
or it's ahead of my screen.
got it to Tanner
Hold on.
defensive
That'll
backs
help.
are putting in a really tough bind there one-on-one. Especially at this point of the field. So, I'd like to call
My screen says 2nd and 5. Or 1st and 10.
That's a little bit too much
Yeah,
time.
it's 1st and 10. Now it's 2nd and 5.
1st and 10. Johnson.
So somehow my code is ahead of
Yeah,
the
behind Joe
TV.
Burrow, it's a remake of This Is 40.
Is it just old quarterback?
So that's going to be a problem.
Oldest quarterback room I can remember seeing in the NFL. A couple guys that have
I'm trying to figure out who number 84
found a way
is.
to stick around
For who?
value, whatever it
For the
might be.
Lions.
Joe Flacco,
Well, it's not Kitzelman because he's gone,
last couple of years,
and this is
Cleveland there
this
for
is
a
too
while.
old. So
Gets sent over here to Cincinnati, ends up winning a couple games.
Yeah,
whoever we brought in that took over for Kitzelman.
He thought he still had it
Yeah,
in him
whoever
to be the starter,
84
right?
is missed
He
the
said
tackle.
earlier this offseason, I thought it was dumb that no other team gave me a shot to be the starter. Doesn't happen, but his fallback was
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
we got like
and
our
he's very
reserves
happy to be back here
in
again in the
some of
situation.
them.
Yeah. And Joe Burrow's, we obviously know one heck of a quarterback, but seems to battle, some of those weird injuries himself.
Caught it out of bounds.
It's comforting having a veteran behind you.
Going fade, Thomas.
Push him out,
pulled it in,
McCreary,
but
push him out.
incomplete. Roger McCreary
Nice play.
was all over that pass.
Yeah, he was. Great coverage. Great
Yeah,
coverage.
we're
These defensive
pretty,
backs are competing,
similar
man.
with
I
each
know
other
Kelvin
now.
Shepard's going to watch a lot of this film. Be happy. Once again, look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Roger
McCreary didn't even jump.
If he's staring at the wide receiver and puts his hands up in the face or tries to make a play, there's a probably good chance you're going to get an illegal contact or a defensive pass interference. Roger McCreary, not the first guy we've seen today. Get your head around. Make the play on the ball. They're going to let you play a little bit more physical anytime you show the ref, I'm trying to make a play on the ball myself. Really, really good defensive back play today.
Third down, Cincinnati can't get a first down without scoring. Got
Ball's
to it,
out.
Ball down. Recovered by the Bengals. Jalen Rivers hopped
Ahmed
on top.
Ball's
Hassanin.
loose on the ground.
Hassanin. Man,
Second big play of the night.
Look at him point to the sideline, celebrate too. Just a little speed rush on the outside shoulder of the left tackle, powers through. Quarterback doesn't step up. You know what I love there too? Going for the football. Going for the football, man. Look at him reaching out. I'm not just happy with the sack. I want to try to get a takeaway as well. Boy, coach has been raving about him, and he showed up today, hasn't he?
Absolutely. 33-yard
Is that going to count as a sack for Hassanin?
No.
No. Yeah, forces a kick.
And
I
it's
love
good.
it.
Still a one-score game. Couple of field goals forced by the Lions defense. Ahmed Hassanin continues to bloom in the offseason.
White
All right.
there.
Hassanin's still out there, so obviously he wasn't injured earlier. I mean,
Yeah,
came
not
back
that bad.
just fine. So that's good to see him out there still playing, making plays. I mean, he's been around the ball. He's been in the backfield terrorizing, this offense all game long.
Robbie says Ahmed sack fumble.
Yeah, that didn't count.
That's a sack fumble.
Did they advance? Did they not advance the ball?
It looked like a strip sack.
Hold on.
Strip sack fumble. And let's see. Oh, let's go to ESPN. We'll see what they say. All right, let's go up here. Let's go to box score. We will update. And we're going to go down and we're going to see defense. Hassanin. 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 3 QB hits. So he is.
I thought they advanced the ball. No, did they not advance the ball?
He's credited with 2 sacks.
Hell yeah! Eddie, you Haas.
Yeah, get one more. Come on.
Better hurry up. Running out of time.
Yeah, get one more. I love it. 100%. O-line man fell on it. Loss of 3 yards. Yeah. His dad must be huge AF, yo.
His dad's probably having a ball right now. Is he still not in the chat?
I haven't seen him for a while, but yeah.
I haven't seen anybody in the chat for a while.
Hassanin, yeah.
Phone is trying to die on me.
You know, every time I see that kid making a play like this, it just, you know, what a great, like the character of the kid, and you want to be behind him 1,000,000%. You want him to succeed. I mean, what a great story. Gets drafted in the 6th round, gets to go on the show with Rich Eisen and do like this 45-minute interview with Rich Eisen about his history and where he came from. And
this broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
13-6, Bengals on top. They get a field goal, but Ahmed Hassanin makes another play. Just under 7 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lions trying to hang around and steal a first-game preseason win, even though Cincinnati starters played a couple of drives. Raheem Blackshear on the return and dives across the 25.
All we need is a
Great to have
touchdown
you
and
with us tonight,
2-point
Jack
conversion.
Kaiser,
Win this
TJ Lang.
game.
Let's talk some VR. you hold on to this thing.
Gotcha.
So the Lions partnered with a new immersive media company called Live, L1VE. It's a cool new way for Lions fans to go inside a Ford Field starting next week in the preseason against Washington. TJ's going to use that to watch the right guard every play.
Double XL, maybe?
I don't think it could fit on either of our heads. We're going to have to adjust the straps. But no, it's a cool new partnership for the Lions. And you can use different angles inside a Ford Field to immerse yourself in the game. It's a great way to connect with the Lions and fans, and a fun partnership that they're certainly excited about starting next week. Whether you're at the game or not, able to watch through Live. And for more information about this partnership, you can visit
Altmaier to Zach Horton for 3 yards.
That's some cool ways to start watching some sporting guys.
So Altmaier's back in the game, which is kind of weird.
Into the NFL.
Thanks for making me feel old, Jack. That was about 17 years ago.
Had to take a shot. Altmaier checks it down. Catch for Zach Horton. Part of the final roster cuts last year with Detroit. He was on the practice squad, but he's in a small group of tight ends trying to step up behind Sam Laporta and Brock Wright.
Yeah, and that's a big look. I thought last year
Altmaier to Horton again for another 3 or 4 yards.
Arguably,
bring up
when you lost Sam
3rd and
Laporta
3.
and Brock Wright, it hurt the team more because those guys were just so stable in the run game, pass game, creating some threats. And obviously, we know Drew Petzing coming over from Arizona. He likes to use his tight ends. Look at Trey McBride, the success that he had.
Getting the tight end going twice in a row.
Raheem Blackshear diving
And
across
yes,
midfield.
Terry Arnold signing with the Seahawks.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. Blackshear with a nice run for about 15, 20
Nice job by
yards.
the offensive line. Michael Neese up there in the middle, securing that nose tackle. Anytime you get that running back to the 3rd level of the defense, you're feeling pretty good about yourselves up front. But just real quick to wrap up on the tight ends, Drew Petzing likes to use multiple 13 personnel, right? And if you're using 13 personnel, you're probably keeping at least 3, if not 4, maybe 5 tight ends.
Yeah, we need to run the ball more.
Blocking this offense, and you know, you just mentioned guys like Zach Horton, Thomas Gordon, Tyler Conklin in that list as well. You know, Petzing's going to find a way to use these guys, and you can do it.
That was a 24-yard run by
Blackshear. I might not be more excited about a player than Sam Laporta this year.
Why?
Contract here. He's coming off an injury. He's got something to prove. You know, you're going to get the best version of himself, and he sticks out every single day at training camp. And I'm not one to overreact to what happens in practice, but it's hard to miss what he has done, you know, in the red zone over the middle of the field, and especially in the run game. He makes such a big difference, whether it's play side, backside. Being able to block a defensive end one-on-one is so valuable to have at that tight end position.
Certainly one of the best, setting up 3rd down here just inside of the 45 with another carry for Blackshear.
Yeah, he got caught
That is a
by
big
the
storyline
shoelaces.
going into the season, though, with Drew Petzing, his first
So it's
season
going to bring up
as the
3rd
offensive
and
coordinator.
7.
He was actually a groomsman at Ben Johnson's wedding. They know each other from back in the day when they were GAs at Boston College. So, yeah, their offense isn't going to look exactly the same, but they do both have that same intelligent, detail-oriented mindset.
No doubt, no doubt. And that's going to make the difference. We mentioned it earlier. That's kind of something that was lacking. Oh, no, bad snap.
Another errant snap, and it's dove on by Blackshear.
Man, you're right, though. Drew Petzing is Coach
jeez.
Campbell said yesterday, man.
That was a horrible
He's
snap.
what we needed. So
Come on, Nice.
Ball just slipped out of Nice's hand a little bit.
Another critical mistake in plus territory.
Especially on a third down.
Yeah, we can't even go for a field goal now.
This offense.
Well, I talked to Jared Goff the other day, and he talked a lot about the open lines of communication between Drew Petzing and the playmakers. And he said he feels like at this point in the season, they are much further ahead offensively than they were last year. And he told me, I feel really confident, really comfortable in what we're doing, the intent of the play, how we're looking to attack defenses, and just the overall cohesion.
You can tell it's going to be a good pairing this year.
Yeah, Cruzen says great preseason game, win or lose. I think so too. Don't forget,
trust isn't claimed, it's earned. It's built in the details, in showing up, in doing the job right every time. At Go Flooring, we treat every home like it's our own. That's why thousands of families trust us, and nobody beats our pricing. Nobody. Book your free in-home consultation. We bring the showroom to you. Install as soon as tomorrow. Go Flooring, built on trust, proven in homes. Visit goflooring.com or give us a call at 877-6-GO-FLOORS.
Caesars is your anytime, anywhere sportsbook.
Oh, yeah.
Bet from the
good old Detroit Lions are not
from the
stadium. So hot on
Bet
third
from your
quarter
couch.
now. Defense looked good that first.
Bet from your backyard.
Maybe they can put
Bet
together
from
for
wherever. Bet with Caesars Sportsbook and flex your parlay. Your bet stays alive
I have
even
to
if
say,
a leg
so
misses.
far I'm pretty
Plus,
happy
rack
with
up
our
Caesars
defense.
rewards credits and spend them on sweet deals. Caesars is your anytime, anywhere sportsbook. Download the app and start betting.
Every victory is backed by good people. The ones that prepare you for success. The ones next to you during a loss. The ones who show up early.
So they're about 2 minutes ahead of us in
the ones
time
there
of possession
yesterday.
right now. We need to put a
The
long
ones who will
drive
be there
together.
tomorrow.
We need to get this
And
ball back.
all the in-between. Every victory is backed by good people.
We've got 7 penalties for 63 yards so far, and they have 8 penalties for 68 yards so far. That's way too bad. That's 15 penalties. That's way too much for 3/4 of a game. Way, way, way too many for both teams. You know, the Lions are getting 5.2 per rush right now, which is pretty nice. But our yards per pass is 4.4, which is not good. Yeah, yards per play right now is 4.7 to 3.7. Both of those are horrible numbers. Now we're finally back to the game here. And there's Skylar Gill-Howard. Oh, I got to look somebody up.
Nice stick.
See, you're ahead of me now.
Nice stick, Abney. Now that's a hit, Rake. That's how you put your helmet on the other side. Am I pretty far behind you?
No, you're ahead of me now.
Am I?
Yep.
Oh, we sent one. You just saw that hit by Abney?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and then a stop for about 1 yard there. Lions suites. Oh, my God. I can't even imagine how much a suite would cost for a game.
Well, last year they were trying to give me those leather chairs on the field.
I want to get those down in the front.
They're so expensive, bro. It's not
Do you
even
know how much that is per ticket?
It's not even worth it.
$10,000.
It's 15. It's 15. And it depends on the game, and you got to buy 50 grand worth.
No, for the season, you got to buy season tickets, and it's 10 grand.
You have to spend 50 grand worth.
Oh, jeez.
What they told me. I had to buy at least 3 seats.
Yeah, I wanna sit in those just one time for one
You
game.
can't unless you can find someone that's not going. You know, one of the business owners.
Yeah. Wow, Abney's still out there.
Yeah, when they're like, yeah, well, we got the leather seats for you. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine a suite $100,000 or something for a game.
Yeah, it's usually more than that, but depends on which one it is. It depends on what you got going. The problem is,
was in there again.
The problem is they don't have suites that, like, they barely have any suites that you can get like 50 people in.
Yeah.
Then you can make it be a lot cheaper, but. And then they don't even include enough tickets.
Guy that they brought in that they've raved about. Thomas Harper played a lot of snaps.
Man, Abney looks good.
Dan Jackson finally getting in on play.
Joined this team last year as well. Played a lot of snaps.
No audio from what? From me?
There's going to be some big shoes to
I just got back, buddy.
Kirby and Brian
you meant no audio from the game.
Oh, yeah. I just got back.
In that rotation is capable of playing, or else they wouldn't be on this team. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the preseason
Abney
shakes
again.
out at that spot.
Check down to Milton.
Abney's making some plays.
Tackled by Ogbong Bamiga. As the third quarter clock winds down in Cincinnati.
Nice job with the last name, too.
Yeah, I've been slaughtering that name all week.
Nailed it.
Oh.
Amino.
We'll talk safeties. We'll talk a little bit of everything as we head to the fourth quarter. Calvin Shepard's dialed in. Make sure you are, too.
Get your bowl of Aminos.
A bowl of Aminos. All right, so I got to start putting a list together, man. Like I'm pretty impressed with some of these guys. Some of the guys that.
So Rob B says 3 missed tackles. Geez, for who?
Who has 3 missed tackles?
I don't know. Maybe it was we had 3 missed tackles on that last play. I don't know.
I don't even see missed tackle stats right now.
Oh, your game clock says 0 too.
Why is my game? Oh, it's end of the half or end of the third, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Oh, yep, end of third. So yeah, it should say 0.
Hey man, that thing's
quarter to go.
That thing's controlled by things that I don't even know how it works.
Oh,
all I know is it's code and it's pulling off of the NFL's clock, game clock in the game. It's pulling straight from that clock.
Yeah, I like what Evan. I like what Major Payne just put. Even McCreary looked good tonight. Yeah,
which is crazy because he has not been playing well in practice.
Yeah, maybe he shows up when the lights come on. Some of them guys can just flip a switch. They suck in practice and they're great in the games. Hey, were they handing out schedules at the training camp practices?
Yeah, they'll be at every practice, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. The ones like this with the stuff on the
that's
back.
this. Yeah, that's the
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good.
Yeah, and then
I need
they
to
got
get one of
the
those, 'cause
mag.
that's where
the
I
magnet.
rate my win-loss for the year. And see how many I get right.
Now I'm gonna put it in rocks. I got to put it in rocks locks this year. So you got to make sure if we do predictions, we got to do it
Preseason a moment ago.
and actually get it up.
Jack Campbell for our sideline
Not sure if you can
report,
see
brought
them,
to
but
us
this
by
was
Henry
I
Fordell.
wrote these before the 15-2 season, and I have 15-2 underlined, and we went 15-2. I got the games wrong that we did it in, but I had the game. I had it right.
It's just really a testament to the coaching staff and the guys around me. So it's been fun. It's crazy how fast it just every year it comes back, and we're already back. And I'm just excited to get out there. It should be a fun year. And we got
Who
a
was
great group of
that?
guys
Was
do
that
it with,
Amino
so I'm
again?
looking forward to it.
And you anchor this defense.
Y'all heard that
now,
smack.
I know defensive coordinator Calvin Shepard has a quote up in the
58.
room that says, "We're going to establish the violent and physical nature
Base,
of the game."
base.
How have you seen the defense take that attitude?
Calvin Shepard's
into
yelling
training camp?
base.
I just feel like ever since, at least I've gotten here in the past 4 years, that's just kind of been the standard. And I think it
Might have
starts
been
with Coach
48
Campbell,
there,
just what he
Hunter.
wants and what he envisions his team to look like. And I just feel like every guy that they bring in, it just embodies that. So we just need to, it sounds kind of cliche, but they get the right guys and they're already there. So
Thanks, Jack.
thank you. Yep.
Third down, Endries with the catch to pick up the first down for Cincinnati. Look, Jack Campbell is as football guy gets.
That's all he cares about. Literally.
Endries slowed down on that. Like, what was he thinking?
It's just, he almost seems annoyed that he has to talk to the media because he would rather be watching film or working out in the weight room or doing something to get
I don't know who Amaris Brown is, but
he's a corner.
Obviously, he came in.
Yeah, he's not done so hot
high
tonight.
pick, as a premier player, but they're just watching him grow over the last couple of years, earn that contract extension. He is the epitome of the type of players that.
Yeah, we haven't gotten an update
Campbell,
about Ennis Rakestraw yet.
You have to be that type of player, especially playing middle linebacker in this league.
He's been a stud.
Awesome to watch.
Crossing route.
So if you guys are going to stick around, we do a post-game. I don't know if Eric's doing the post-game show, but post-game show, we'll bring in Dan Campbell's press conference. And look, it's preseason, so I'll jibber jabber, talk about a few people, but it's not going to be super long.
Being ranked inside the top 100 players.
But we will bring in the press conference and then hear what Dan has to say.
Tackling machines. You see some linebackers that make a lot of tackles 6, 7, 8 yards down the field, and it's like, who cares? Jack can pass rush, he can get in the backfield, he can cover, and they're going to rely on him even more this year, especially with the departure of Alex Anzalone, who played a lot. And I know it's different positions, but that is clearly Jack Campbell's defense. That is clearly his room. He is.
I think for the next one, well, obviously we'll be at the game, but is the third one away? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's at the Colts, and I've already told Bob I'm coming to the shed.
Yeah, so for that one, I think I'm going to do play-by-play. I'm not going to do the audio. I'm going to do play-by-play because
I won't be in for that one.
Okay. Yeah, this audio has been terrible tonight. Like, I love TJ Lang and them, but I hope that's not like the crew. I know they were making some changes this year, but I hope that's not the crew.
What's that?
For like the game commentary. The play-by-play
for all three preseasons. That's
preseason.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then that's fine, but not during the regular season.
No, regular season will have quite the cruise.
Yeah, because that's god awful. Like they're just talking. They're not breaking nothing down, and it's confusing.
Yeah, they're not talking much about the actual game.
No. I see a little smattering here or there.
Yeah, I've got a big crack in my wall. Yeah, Jay Cruisen's got it right. Bless Rakestraw is all I could say. Poor Rakestraw.
It really sucks, man. Dude is having a camp. Inconsistent, but
if something major happens to him tonight, fans are going to lose it. They're going to lose it. Especially if he's out for the season or something, or out for the majority of the season. Fans are going to lose their minds. Because they already think he sucks because he's missed most of 2 seasons.
So that's the thing. That's the thing that I never understand, because you should never evaluate a player until their 3rd year. Now, it just so happens for him that he just may never make it to any year. It could take him 4 or 5 years, and then he finally gets it. But you can see the talent in the guy. You can see. I mean, I watched him at practice. I've been watching him at practice, and you can see that he has it. I mean, he's been hanging with J-Mo in every practice, and he's making everything stubborn, everything contested. And if you're doing that on J-Mo and everybody else, he should be just fine in the league. The problem is decision-making, and tonight was a poor decision. You have to sometimes make a business decision, man. Like, you can't put your head, you just can't turn. Like, why would you turn? If you go back and watch Keith Abney's, I mean, he depleted that dude, but he put his head to the left, he wrapped the legs, he picked him up, he drove through, and he put him on the spot. Rakestraw just turned and was like, run me over.
Oh, Ooh, there we go. Turnover Lions.
Can't be doing that, man.
That is a big-time stop by that
Hassanin.
defense.
Look at that. Ahmed Hassanin coming up with the ball at the end.
You got the fumble recovery.
Was that Eric Hunter popped it
Oh,
out?
they called him down.
Sure was. It was Eric Hunter that popped it out, too.
Man, Haas came flying in there.
Yeah. Well, they ain't no good. Are they going to look at this? They're going to challenge it at least? It's a preseason game. Use that challenge. Come on, throw the red flag. Jesus.
Yeah, we got a red flag out there from Dan
There you go,
Campbell.
Dan.
So he thinks that the receiver got a couple steps down with possession and made a football.
He did get a couple steps.
Detroit's challenging ruling on the field of an incomplete pass that, in fact, it was a catch and a fumble with a defensive recovery. We'll review the play.
It was. That's Lions ball all day.
It's worth it. You can get a takeaway, especially at this
I mean,
point.
are we getting hosed by the refs already, or are they just that bad?
They're just that bad.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
That's going to be very close. We'll take more looks on the other side.
He made a football move. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that was 3 steps, and then it came out.
Yeah, I think
they could almost call him down, but because a knee came down, but I think the ball was coming out before the knee went down.
Does anybody know what to rule on the catches anymore?
No, there's no one knows.
Does anybody have a clue?
No.
Because they have twisted this thing up and effed it sideways and upside down and backwards so many times. I think nobody knows what a catch is anymore. Not even the refs. Not even the refs.
Oh.
Guys,
So I don't know if I got-
here's what it says. It says to complete a catch in the NFL, a player must secure control of the ball, touch the ground in bounds. Both of those were done with both feet and or a body part like a knee or an elbow, and an act common to the game, such as taking a third step or extending the ball. So that third step's going to be close. But I would say that he had full control, man. He was going to the ground. And that's when it popped out. I just didn't see if he extended.
Take your savings far.
Anyway, I appreciate everybody that joined tonight. I do have to announce one winner by the end of the game for the Madden game giveaway. If you guys want to get in the giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. When we do video, or when I do videos, do live streams, send a like, send a comment. You can also comment the word Madden 27. Oh, play calls a stand. Or play stands is called. You can also follow me on DFJ Sports on Twitter, or Will Rock Jr. on Twitter, DFJ Sports on Facebook. So there's many different ways to get in, and giving away 5 games through the month of August. And so the first winner was supposed to be announced on the 9th, but we didn't have enough participation for the trigger. But now we did yesterday, so I got to announce the name tonight.
How the hell was that not a catch?
Who knows, man? It's a mystery.
I don't get it. I hate that the common fan cannot tell you what is and isn't a catch.
Kelsey's was a catch last year, though. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. What about the one against the Rams that went off the fucking turf? Oh, sorry. Excuse my language. Oh, that kind of stuff pisses me off. When they review something, it's wrong, and they keep it no matter what.
Invite me for your season tickets.
No, we can't wait to watch the Lions.
Oh, man.
So much promise. Johnson out of the pocket. He'll take it himself, 40 years old and all. Takes a hit from Skylar Gill Howard, the rookie. That is quite an age difference.
That's a big play by Howard, man, getting all the way out there to the sideline to sideline. So here's a story about Gil Howard, if you don't know. I had a nice little interview with him a couple of months ago after the draft. This guy was a running back. Goes in to play a linebacker in college, and then he's asked to play defensive tackle. But his career was not working out. And so he was like kind of getting sent home, and then they asked him to come back and play defensive tackle. So he had to gain 50 pounds in the summer, basically. And he shot up all the way from like 220, 225, all the way up to like 265, 275 in that range. And really didn't drop any speed, was still running in the 4.6s. So he went from a slower running back to a damn good, linebacker to now one of the fastest defensive tackles on the Lions team. The guy can cover sideline to sideline at 4.63 speed, tipping the scales at 280 pounds, and he's an absolute animal in the weight room. His 3-year projection, I hope he sticks around, because his 3-year projection is he's going to be special. Even if it's only a rotational guy, he's going to make plays.
J-Rod, earmuffs, kids. This video is not for children.
Myron 1988, what's your guys' thoughts on the season record? I think at the end of last year, I said 13-4 would take it, but 14-3. I think 14-3 is where I had the Lions, but I'm somewhere right in that neighborhood still. 13-4, 14-3. I think the Lions will get the 1 seed. And obviously, we're going to kick the crap out of the NFC North this year. I don't even think that's going to be close. I mean, even without Cade Mays, I think, Eric, we talked about it the other day. The first 5 games of the season, the Buffalo Bills are probably the only team that gives you any sort of worry. And outside of that, there's no reason why we can't be 3-2 at the break. And 4-1 is really, really, really realistic. 5-0 is actually possible. We should have beat the Bills the last 2 times we played them. So
it would be nice to see our team get a little revenge, because the last 2 times we played the Bills, time before they kicked the crap out of us. Last time it was a nail biter, came down to the end of the game, and I really believe that losing Aleem McNeil halfway through that game really, really hurt us, because he was getting up the middle and getting pressure on Allen almost every friggin' play. And we were missing Hutch in that game. We were missing so many people. That was the year we went 15-2, and that was one of our losses. We lost to the Bills, and who else did we lose to?
The year we went 15-2?
Yeah. Because we went 6-0 in the division.
Was it the Colts?
I don't remember.
I thought it was a stupid team. Shout out to Emily Seeger, Bob Seeger's daughter. Just said that she subscribed and followed. Appreciate it, Emily. Thank you. You're all checked in now. Anybody else, if you subscribe tonight, let us know. We'll get you checked in. Mr. Mahdi in the chat, Hassanin's father. Congratulations, man. Your son is having a hell of a game tonight. Everything that we expected out of Ahmed Hassanin since last season. Man, we're big supporters of Ahmed, and glad to see him doing well. Luke Altmaier's back in the game. There was no injury to Dobbs, was there?
I think he's been pretty consistent, and like you said, that this game
I don't
a
think
little
so.
different without a couple of those early.
Well, that's kind of
given to the interception as they
giving
were driving
Altmaier
down
the
to,
whole second half.
scoring range, but
You mean the fourth quarter?
Oh, the whole second half.
He hasn't been in since the third quarter, has he?
Yeah, yes. He's been in the whole time.
I thought Dobbs came back out in the second half.
Nope.
And give your guys a chance
Altmaier the whole time.
No wonder why we're not moving the ball.
So, Josh Dobbs did a nice job too. We know what.
Yeah,
he
but
can
you got to give the
He
rookie
was
some reps.
consistent, in his short time that we got to see him today as well.
Dobbs is just fine.
Empty set here. Second down.
Oh, big pass, and it's caught. What a throw!
Oh, that's so late of a flag.
Man, how did we get it to where you're ahead of me?
It was hauled in by Tariq Black.
Ah, UFL.
Oh my God! Come on!
Second down.
And you could see it live. There was a little bit of shove, and I think Cincinnati's sideline kind of
Let's
helped
see
the
it.
referee make that call because they were all. And just watch Tariq right here. See how he gets his arm extended, right? They call it bent
Oh, of course
arm
they're giving you
pressure when
the
you're teaching wide
crappiest
receivers how to
friggin'
create
replay ever.
separation. If you can
Oh my
somehow
God!
separate yourself without
Talk about
extending your
ticky
arm,
tacky. That was awful.
That is so pathetic.
they're not going to call that, but as soon as they see that extended arm reaching out to
Let
that
him
defender,
play. That's
what they're
it's
gonna
one
call.
thing
I'm
if
just
you
surprised the
pushed
guy
him
that the
down.
side judge didn't call it. He was right next to the play. He let it go. It came from the back judge. It was about 50 yards.
Come on, Luke. You got to look him off.
Yeah, exactly. It came from the back judge 50 yards away that doesn't have a clear look at the play. There we go. And into the sideline.
That's terrible. What a terrible call. That was a nice ball.
Yeah.
Nice ball. There is no denying the kid has an arm. No denying at all.
Yeah. You know what we haven't seen from Altmaier yet? We have not seen him take off on a single play.
No, he's been staying pretty composed with his feet. I mean, his feet stay pretty well, there he's going. Well, he didn't get to go. His feet stay pretty active, which is what you want to see.
Ugh, big sack.
Yeah, we just let their third stringers just eat up our offensive line. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, you ain't lying, Edge. And there's a face mask. Where's the 15 yards?
I mean, they're both standing behind.
Altmaier grabbed his face mask right away.
Yeah. Somebody's got it. Somebody's got it.
Come on, a ref has to see that. Everybody in the stadium saw it.
See, and that's where the UFL and the Super Challenge comes in.
Yeah, exactly. I love that Super Challenge, man.
So do
Oh,
I.
nice play. All right, Brown, there you go. And a flag.
It was a big hit. That was great coverage. Way to get yourself out of your own end zone. And
What's the flag on, though?
I don't know.
really changes the field. Backed up to your own, what was it? 12-yard line. I think they punted from it.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving.
Oh, not the defense?
10-yard penalties enforced.
The first?
End of the return. It's first down.
Yeah. There's so many friggin' penalties in this game.
Yeah, it's a flag fest, man.
Where a major breakthrough meets the morning coffee.
Definitely a flag fest.
Hits the game-winning shot.
Yeah, 17 penalties so far.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought we would have been in the 30s by now. It's been nuts. I mean, he could have made at least a couple of jerseys with all those flags that have been on the ground.
Yeah. 17's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
What was the one game? I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but it was like that. You remember? We had a real bad game. It wasn't the Cowboys, was it?
Robbie put, I guess someone put big money on the Lions scoring an anytime touchdown and the refs making sure it doesn't pay.
It's probably Eric. Oh, we just had 3 new subscribers to Substack. There you go, man. Let's get y'all checked in. Ooh, and 3 more paid subscribers. Look at that. Keep this train moving. Might have to actually run some ads this year.
Yeah.
You know, so if you guys are new and you clearly don't know much about, me or Eric, Look, I started this whole thing for a couple of reasons, but most important one at the very beginning was just so the toxic media is so bad. And I just always got sick of seeing all the negativity. And at the same time, I started to go through a life's battle with cancer. And so this is just something that I wanted to do that was for me and kind of live out my dream a little bit of getting into sports media. And, now 3 years later, this October 23 will be 3 years. I've enjoyed just about every minute of it. And I absolutely love the audience because you guys are the best part of it. So I appreciate y'all. And as you get to know me, I'm a no bullshit kind of guy. Like, call a spade a spade. I mean, I get everything right, but man, we try to provide truth, honesty, and transparency in everything that we do. It doesn't make any sense to do it any other way. Not going to give you clickbait.
So we have a winner for comment of the day.
Uh-oh.
And J-Rod puts, when did Detroit add that third color? Blue, silver, and yellow. If you get it, you get it. We added that third color a long time ago. Sunburst. Who's that handsome ZZ Top Bengals fan?
He's marching up and down the sideline. He's still pumped up. You want to see these guys? I'm going to count on some of you guys, man. Sure. Even if you're on the practice squad, it doesn't matter with how many elevations you see on game day, right? Coming up and down. There's some guys that are playing right now that I guarantee you're going to be seeing in the Lions uniform this year.
What's the Bengals? What's their their slogan? Is it who dat or who day? Who day?
Yeah, who they gonna beat them Bengals?
Oh. Well, why can't we be the who did? Who did it? We did. Who did it? We did. How about that? We the who dids.
Jackson and Abney out there looking okay today. We're going to need you guys if Rakestraw went down.
He finished his career as a four-time
Although,
national
isn't Jackson a safety?
300 indoor races. So he went from winning candy to winning medals and trophies. He told me he could still skate, but probably not as fast. But hey, that's all right, Abney. We'd like to keep you out on the football field.
This time of possession is getting out of control. 32-10 for the Bengals and 21-40 for the Lions. 10 minutes difference. That's almost that's
it's almost the whole quarter.
A third of a quarter more, 2/3 of a quarter more.
I can't imagine. I don't think roller skate. I rollerbladed. Rollerblade? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Rollerbladed a lot. Okay. But now we used to have a rink close to my house where one of those old disco styles, right? Where how old are you?
All right, Altmaier. Use those wheels. Let's see them. You haven't done it all game.
I'm not that old. Roller skating.
Man, we were hanging like Woodward Sports only had 642 watching, and we were up to like 260, 280.
Right.
So we were hanging. We've lost quite a few people. This game has just been absolutely boring.
There are a lot of people that can't afford to watch the NFL. That's surprising.
It's not really surprising to me, man. This country's in trouble. It's in trouble. You can't afford your groceries. You can't even afford to take a shit anymore because toilet paper is so expensive, right?
Yeah, I hear you there.
The more value you're going to bring to a team right there, they run right behind them. Nice little game. So that's so important, especially if you're not a starter.
Ooh, nice little run.
Can you be the guy where it doesn't matter who goes out? Somebody's going to go out at some
34 Robichaud.
It's an equipment issue or a series, a game, whatever you need. You got to be able to go in there and play left. You have to be able to bump over the right.
Yeah, so Emily, actually yesterday,
I played center a little bit.
I had a blood checkup. And my blood's is really good. It's best blood I've ever had in a long time. But I had thyroid cancer in 2023. And so after they removed the cancer, I was in remission. But then I went through pretty tough couple of years post-cancer. And this year I'm actually starting to feel, over the last couple of months, starting to feel a lot better. It took a long time to get my meds under control.
Who's Priestley?
Priestley is another Melvin Priestley. I believe he's another center.
Oh, no, he's a left guard playing next to Nice.
Oh, come on, get up there.
You get to play next to such a guy.
Yeah, he's a ball of fun, isn't he?
Looks like we're going to do nothing but run the ball.
And Emily, Emily, really sorry to hear about that about your family too. Yes, me and my lady, we were hit back to back, man. She had 3 types of breast cancer in the same breast, and 9 months later, I had cancer. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. There we go. Sneak by Luke Altmaier. Looks like he's close. Looks like he has it. And he does.
Stature of the position. That's why you think he'll be better at left?
Well, I think he's more natural at left tackle, to be honest with you.
4-minute offense, putting up a little tempo here under Altmaier. This is where I think he did better in college with, oh, what a shit snap. You got to be kidding me. What was that?
God, that's twice from Nice. Altmaier at least got back to the line of scrimmage. You can't fault Altmaier for all these stupid low snaps.
Yeah, no, he kind of got the worst of it in the first half too. There was a nice grab. Was that Black?
And or
was that Jackson? Martin. Yeah, Martin. He went up and got that ball. Nice pass.
Yeah, all the UFL kids are getting a pass tonight anyway.
So there you go. You know, the other day Scotty Montgomery was talking about the A's, the B's, and the C's. Catch the ball out front in the A's, a little bit closer is the B's, all the way into the chest is the C's. That was a B catch. That was a good catch. That was a good catch.
And 2.5 to go. And just to wrap up real quick on Panay Sewell, he always looked natural.
Oh, you got it, Hassan Imadi. Tons of support here, man. Eric's a giant supporter, Hassanin.
Yeah, from day one. I remember driving home from the draft and listening to his interview with Rich Eisen on the way home and just falling in love with the kid right away. And then him telling the coach he'd die for him on the phone. And like literally the other day, puking in a bucket and going right back in and playing like nothing happened.
Yeah, that kid's got
today,
it.
I mean, he did whatever he did today and got right back in there. He rolled an ankle the other day and got right back in there. There's no stopping that kid. And he is one of my favorite players to be behind. You want to talk about grit and being a lion? It's Ahmed Hassanin.
The thing that was interesting was that Dan Campbell said the other day that he doesn't even stop to take a water break, and I'm like, you probably shouldn't say that, bro. Like, you need to get your guys some water. Like, you gotta make them drink some water. You know that they're gonna have to start seizing up on the field, man. Their muscles are gonna dry out. Can't say that stuff, bro. Come on.
Gatorade it up.
Yeah, Ahmed's he's a beast. He's going to be a little banged up after tonight, man, but good game. Really good game by 99.
Yeah. He had 2 sacks, but Robbie says he should have had 3 because one of them didn't count.
Well, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Well, he should have had a fumble recovery also, but that got called back. TK85 should have had a nice long reception too, but that got called back. Sucks when you make the play and then somebody else forces your play back.
Why can't I find my post-game stuff?
KA 1980 Lion says Hassanin played great, and I thought that Skylar Gill Howard played good too. So did I. Yeah, if we had to pick a player of the game, I would definitely say it was Ahmed Hassanin by far. Best player of the day. John Desage said, I think Altmaier played well along with Ahmed. A little disappointed in Tesla. I think everyone is, through this camp and through this first preseason game, because by all accounts through OTAs and everything, they were saying that Tesla was going to take this big giant jump in year 2, and we have not seen it yet. We've seen kind of a regression where
no regression, man. It's early, bro.
Yeah, but he 3 passes, 3 drops. You didn't see that all year from Tesla.
No, but I mean, you got a different quarterback throwing to him. You had rain early.
Yes. Early it was pouring rain. So yeah,
I'm not worried about any of that.
A little different.
It's when Goff's throwing the ball, he'll be fine. Just like a quarterback has to get the timing down, with the receiver, it goes the other way too. Like. When you see the ball in from Altmaier, it looks different than when it's coming from Goff. The ball comes from a different angle from Altmaier than it does from Goff. Not that matters a ton, because it doesn't, but the feeling is off, right? I mean, the landmark is different, and so it just takes a little bit of time. And it's preseason game 1. Like, I don't think I see a regression. Now, he's been getting, banged up in practice a little bit. I mean, the DBs have been competing pretty well against them. And where I would say that's a benefit is I think our DBs are just getting better. I don't think Tesla's falling back. So I see the cup the other way. I don't see Tesla falling down. I see the DBs getting a lot. And look at tonight. I mean, man, our DBs have been making plays everywhere. Now, every so often, they screw one up, but it's to be had. It's preseason. It's gonna happen. It's preseason.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I mean, look, they're 21 of 36 for 159. That's phenomenal work by our DBs. 4 quarterbacks. 21 of 36 for 159 on the night. Not even 200 yards passing, and they won't get 200 yards passing. I think that's a great night. For those guys, once we can get all the PBU stats and all that, because I don't have any of that right now. All right, let's finish out this game, man. Minute 35 left to go.
Man, I'm gonna fight for you guys, right? So
you would hope that our defensive back room has a better season this year than last year.
Especially
absolutely.
I hate saying backups, but depth positions. Yeah, guys that you might not start the season
all our
with,
depth guys, our Legion of Whom this year, those guys, Whiteside, Khalil Dorsey, all these guys from the Legion of
You
Whom,
might see 75, 80 players.
any of the ones that are on this team still should have that much more experience and be able to do that much better this year.
Game, and hey, man, we need you. You got to get out there and play. We got a hole. Can you find guys that you can trust to do that? That's what this time of the preseason is usually about.
All right, minute 35. Let's see what Luke Altmaier's got in the 2-minute drill. 13th play of the drive. Checks it.
That's going to go for a first down. Go, baby. All the way for a touchdown. Black is in the end zone.
With the first touchdown for Detroit.
All right. I don't have my touchdown song.
There we go. Forward down the field.
Great job.
Great job. Everybody.
Protection started to slip a little bit. Luke Altmaier. He didn't flinch. He knew he was probably
I knew I forgot to load something up.
Was able to avoid the rush just enough to hit that crossing route on Tariq Black, who
down the field.
I know he's talked about that offense pass interference, made a heck of a catch on that play, but man, just poise. Coach, how many times did he say poise, composure?
See, I don't even need the lyrics. I know them all.
Yeah, I think you got half of them right.
I did. I got them all right.
Altmaier keeps it, and he finds
Altmaier in for the 2-point conversion.
How about this late surge in the
How about that?
There's them legs I was waiting for.
I don't have a freaking Lions touchdown song. This is stupid.
We got timeout. Okay, we got 2 timeouts. We can stop them.
Show you guys I can run too. It's a nice drive.
If you got to watch that Hall of Fame game, man, that was really fun to watch. Especially at the end, man.
That's all I can play on that. Or Eminem's going to hit me with a copyright.
What's that?
I was trying to play the Eminem thing.
Oh, I don't have it.
Declare
I didn't hear it.
onside kick. You can do that anytime you want now. You don't have to.
Are they really going to onside kick it? You think they will?
Leading, trailing, anytime
Oh, they could. Yeah, they could onside kick right here. I would. Why not?
13-play drive, 80 yards.
Let Bates try.
Just under 5 minutes, and Altmaier with his first touchdown.
Oh, Phipps coaching him up. Phipps coaching him up.
I'll be honest, I hate that you have to declare for an onside kick now.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, just like so many cool plays back, you know.
Take the ball away and kick a field goal to win, says Dwayne Key.
Even a couple years ago, you see an onside.
Where's Hassanin? He's got to get in there and get this ball.
One of the famous plays of Super Bowl with the Saints and Sean Payton, you know, starting the second half with a surprise onside kick.
Oh, there we go. It was nice to see a little solid all the way down the field from Altmaier.
We'll see what happens. You never know.
I think I'm going to just roll into the post game because, like, we're way overdue.
Yeah.
Recovered by the Bengals.
Did you have that scheduled for 10?
I think I just scheduled at 9:40. So
Oh. God, you could have got it.
Even with the onside kick.
That was a great kick.
Final offensive drive for Detroit.
Yeah, and it took a while. Like we mentioned,
Yeah, come on, defense.
A couple really nice drives there in the first half.
That was a really nice bounce on that onside kick try, though.
Nice bounce.
Just a strong play.
Yeah, it's a good job. That's why the guys up front, they tell you never.
Look at that.
Ever try to catch
Second bounce was great. You just got to get your guys across the field a little quicker.
You never thought about it yourself?
No, but I've been on a team that unfortunately somebody disobeyed.
Right.
And it.
We just had someone join the Lions faithful, Melinda Van Patten, 1529. That was at 6:59 p.m. and I missed it. I didn't see it, so I'm super grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, I said something about it. You were off on your break there. I said something about it too.
Thank you.
Skills aren't terrific.
M&M 2003 Ford Field.
5 seconds, call it. It might be about 20 to 30 seconds if you can get a stop here.
Yeah.
Estimating. You mentioned it. We've not been great at math today.
1:22 to go.
Ahmed for the INT for a touchdown, says Robbie.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Imagine that. Yeah, let's all put that out in the universe. Let's make it happen. Let's visualize it.
Tackle from Miles Adams.
It's gonna have to be a fumble.
Their third and final. 1:18 on the game clock, please.
Well, we got 2 plays, 2 stops.
All right, so this show will redirect right into the post-game show.
Even if let's say the Lions get a stop,
and
they're at the 35-yard line.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and start rolling over to the post-game show.
Really good field advantage.
Will we lose all the people?
Would you agree? I mean,
Well, they should roll right in if they just it'll ask them if they want to roll in.
Right, maybe a 4th down situation to go for it, or a situation for their defense to try and prevent that.
And there used to be a way that you could start 2 at once, and I've never figured that out.
3rd down, Detroit all over it. Built to stop. McCreary pushing back.
We're gonna find out. What would you do? Punt? Field goal?
I would go for it.
Oh, nice stop, Detroit.
Did they just get him out on downs?
Well, it's 4th down now.
I wouldn't risk
The minute left.
I'd either punt or go for it.
So with about 30 seconds left, you either have to try to kick it, punt it, or go for it. And it's 4th and 5. From about your 43, 45. Looks like they're going for it.
Delay a game and then end up punting. I bet that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, they're just going to try to get them to go offside. And they're 41, 42.
And you call them. All right, Detroit gets the stop. Looks like they're going to get the ball back. 32 seconds on the clock now.
So if they... Okay, so they're going to take the delay a game, go back 5 yards, punt.
Which will be between 20
You're going to have 20-something seconds to get down there.
You called it, Jack.
No timeout.
It's Dominic Lovett back there.
Return it. Let's go.
Yeah, take it all the way back.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think that Coach Fitt wants to give away his best punt block here.
25 seconds left.
So I would agree. Dave Fitt, one of the best.
See if you can get a little bit of return. I probably imagine it's going to be a sky ball.
Ryan Rico sends it high. And inside of the 10, fair catch for Lovett. So 25 seconds left to try and get into field goal range. We mentioned the massive leg for Jake Bates. Hit a 64-yarder.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if he kicks a 65 or a 66-yarder?
At the target line here?
Why not?
Kick a 67-yarder in preseason.
Easily 42-yarder that had plenty of leg earlier, but now here's the thing for
come on,
guys
Bates.
Is you have to try to get out of bounds, right? College, you get a first down, the clock stops. Doesn't happen in the NFL, so got to somehow find a way to work the sidelines.
No time.
Altmaier's got to get down there first. So.
And intercepted.
No.
Just a little bit high, taken by Cincinnati. And that will do it. Russ Yeast with a pick.
All right, we're going to start working over to the post-game show.
As well.
Oh, there's a flag.
Just sailed it a little bit on tried to take a shot on a little seam route.
Had to take a risk.
Just a little bit too high. Really the first time we've seen Luke Altmaier just miss a little bit. Take a look, make sure the defensive backs.
After the interception during the return, personal foul, face mask, passing team number 34, 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. It's first down, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's Robichaux call for the late hit.
Yeah.
The window was there.
It was.
For Tay Martin, but it had to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, just sailed maybe a foot too high if you're Luke Altmaier. But, you know, he's going to be bummed. When you look at the stat sheet and you got a fumble and you got 2 interceptions, but that doesn't tell a story about how he played today. Yeah, I think we've both been impressed. I think the coaches are going to have a lot of tape to evaluate on him. Overall, I would say a lot to learn from, but pretty good start if you're Luke Altmaier competing for that backup quarterback spot.
Yep, stats don't tell the story. Look composed. Josh Dobbs had some nice moments. And preseason game number 1 officially in the books.
Hey, it could have been worse, y'all.
Zach Taylor, they know
Yeah,
each other from back in their
16-14, that ain't a bad.
Coach Campbell was the interim.
For us playing against their starters. Look at the coaches; they're all like hugging and high-fiving. Yeah, good game, good practice.
Defense played their hearts out, man.
Yeah, I thought our defense played very well. Held them to 16 points.
All right, follow the redirect if you want to join the post-game show. It's going to start here in about 3 minutes or less. We'll see you over there. Thank you all for joining Rock Down Detroit Lions. Your Detroit Lions preseason game 1 in the books. Lions lose, but that's okay. We have 2 more to go. Regular season's up in a few weeks. And I'm pretty excited about the defense. But let's talk about it here real quick. Won't be that long. We'll see you guys here shortly.